Oh, I can
We
hear
are
you.
live.
We are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My mic. Can you even hear me?
Yes.
The sound quality wasn't that good, though, right?
No, it was good.
Really? My mic's not on. Hold on.
Keep it
Hold on.
interesante.
We're good.
What's up,
Record.
everybody? If you are just stopping in right now, we are getting going with our stream. Make sure to smash that like button up before we get going and hit that big red button if you're new to the channel. We would really appreciate it. We got a good one between the Heat and the Jazz tonight.
Yes, sir. Welcome on in, everybody. Appreciate everyone who is stopping on in. I know we got some people already here early on the stream. We got Coleman in the chat. Welcome on in. We got Jono Paraga. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Appreciate you guys stopping on in. My man Clark, welcome on into the building. Appreciate you stopping on in. Hope you are doing well and absolutely need to have another good win over a tough team who has won 4 straight games, but cannot get complacent after that big win last night. Let's go out and get another one today. Welcome in, Lame Upload. Appreciate you stopping on in. No Mike Conley again tonight due to that hamstring tightness. I assume he'll be back against the Sixers. They're making it sound like he's really close to playing. So if he does not come back against the Sixers, fully expect him to come back on Wednesday versus the Clippers. Again, a really tough stretch coming up here for the Utah Jazz. And we're going to have a tough test against a Heat team, Blake, that I believe has won 4 games in a row, if I'm not mistaken right now. They've been playing some good basketball recent. Started the year slow, but Jimmy Butler has really put the Heat on their back. They won their last 3 games. They beat the Wizards, the Knicks. No, they won their last 4. The Wizards, Knicks, and the Rockets. So 4 straight wins for the Heat tonight. What's going to be the key to getting this win?
Well, again, the Jazz are going to have to get out to a really good start, and I'm kind of worried about this game, especially because I don't have my lucky hat on. But the Jazz are favored by 7. I think that they're definitely going to cover in this game. I got something stuck in my brain.
So you went from worried about this game to we're covering the spread.
Yes.
Oh.
It could go either way is what I'm trying to say. So when you look at it, I mean, the Jazz just really need to get out to a good start, move that ball around. If they can start getting some ball movement and everything running nice and smooth right at the start of the game, they're going to start making shots right away, and I think that they're going to win this game by a big, big margin. But there's a flip side to that. If they don't get the ball moving early, then it's going to have some issues.
Absolutely. And again, I mean, we had a huge game last night where really every single guy contributed to the win. You know, you had Jordan Clarkson who had 25 points on the night. You had Joe Ingles with 27. You had Rudy Gobert with 27. You had Donovan Mitchell with 25 points as well. And not saying that you're going to need all guys to score 25, but you're going to still have to put up some solid numbers, especially playing against a Heat team who is playing some good basketball of late. And as I said, they really did struggle to start the year, but they've really been stepping up their game here over the past couple of weeks, and we're catching a hot team at the wrong time. So hopefully we can do what we need to do to secure this win. And I don't know what is wrong with.
There we go. Did that fix it? Does it sound better?
It did. There you go.
All right, there we go. Sorry about the audio, everyone. Still trying to figure out everything here in the hotel room. But do appreciate everyone stepping on in. We got 9 people up in the building. Make sure on your way into the stream to smash up that like button, guys, and hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, we'll be getting going with this one here in just around 5 to 10 minutes till tip off here between the Miami Heat and the Utah Jazz. So, again, smash up that like button. And what's going on, Clark? Appreciate you stopping on in. Let's show the NBA who is boss and deserves a title the next couple games. Yeah, you know what? People are still sleeping on us. Even though we are 21-5 with the best record in the NBA. I scroll through Instagram, and, people will be like, the Jazz have won 17 out of their last 18 games. And they're like, first round exit, Lakers in 4, second round exit, all to choke in the playoffs. They don't see it. They don't see what we're seeing right now as the best team in the league right now. Lakers fans are worried. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you, they're trying to act like they're not worried about the Utah Jazz, but They should be. The Jazz are playing like the best team in the NBA right now. And you heard Giannis say it himself. I don't know if you saw that, Blake, but Giannis Antetokounmpo did call the Utah Jazz the best team in the Western Conference, better than the Lakers. He said it in the post game, his post game reaction after the game last night in Salt Lake City. He said it himself. So the Utah Jazz are gaining respect, just not a whole lot of respect, but they're gaining a lot of respect throughout the league, which is obviously a great thing to see. Let's eat Jazz -6.5. -6.5. Trap house. Well, what is going on, my man? Trap house. We appreciate you stopping on in, man. We should have a fun one here for you tonight, man. Hopefully the Jazz can get that cover for you. And I've got the NBA scoreboard coming on right here. And both your parlay, that the video you made earlier, is hitting. The Hawks are up by 5 right now. And you've got the Knicks, who are destroying the Rockets 57-40. But again, make sure on your way into the stream, guys, smash up that like button, share the stream out. Let's have another great stream just passing by, guys. Be back again later. I have classes. All good, man. We appreciate you stopping on in. Sky's the limit, and we look forward to seeing you on later in the stream. And are people really trying to show the game again?
Oh, that sucks. But anyway, I do want to talk about Bojan Bogdanovic. I think he's a key in this game. If he can get out to a hot start, it's going to be really, really tough for the Heat to cover him. They do have Jimmy Butler back. That's a big, big thing for Miami because he's really their facilitator. That's what he does. Royce O'Neal is also going to be covering Jimmy Butler, I'm assuming, depending on how these lineups look. But rebounds are going to be something that the Jazz really need to put an emphasis on. We are the top rebounding team in the league currently. If we can really, really get out there, crash the boards.
49 rebounds a game.
That is correct. And if we can get out there, crash the boards, Bam Adebayo was a pretty tough cover. But if you can crash the boards, then I think that we're going to have some pretty good success. And then again, Joe Ingles is also important. If he can come out, the starting lineup is going to be tonight. Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Joe Ingles, and Donovan Mitchell. Joe Ingles has been playing fantastic the past few games, and I am expecting to see the same production from him. Again, just knocking down threes. Total the career high, tying 27 points versus Milwaukee on the 12th, which was yesterday. He just had a fantastic game overall, but it's looking good. One thing that I also want to talk about is Udoka Azubuike suffered an ankle injury, a severe one. Hopefully he can get back so that the Jazz maybe have him on their depth chart soon here, but it'll be a while.
Yeah, only time's going to tell. And do you know what the issue with Elijah Hughes is?
He's just on the G League roster, I'm pretty sure.
No, they said he was out with injury.
Fine, I'll wear the hat. I'm not chancing it. I'm wearing the hat.
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe like not wearing it, but I'll wear the hat. Whatever.
Whoa, don't even try. Did you just say I told you not to wear the hat?
Yeah, he told me not to wear the hat.
I did not say that.
He told me that.
I wish I recorded our conversation before we started this stream.
He told me it. I put it on. He said take it off.
I said do whatever makes you feel most comfortable, because Blake said he didn't want to wear the hat tonight, and so I said no, you need to wear it, and he's like fine, but I'm like, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. I mean, it is your decision. Do whatever makes you comfortable. That's how that conversation really went.
If we get up by like 15, I'm taking this thing off though.
Oh my god! And then we're gonna blow a 15-point lead. Is what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah.
I never even saw the ankle injury Trap House. I tried to find some videos of it, but never could run across one. But welcome on in, Stanco. Appreciate you stepping on in. Let's go, Utah. Absolutely, man. We got another big game here today against a tough Miami Heat opponent. So hopefully we can get another win here today, and hopefully this person deletes their stream soon. Or
the freaking hiccups.
We haven't had much problem with people showing the game, but he's probably just showing the pregame. That's Is
it the MLG highlights?
Yeah.
MLG he always just shows the pregame, and he has like 250 people in there.
That's what I figured. I was just about to say, where's the hat? The trap needs new drapes. Come on, Blake. Come on, man. Oh
yeah, I got you. It's the magic hat, bro. I'm not taking it off. Not now. If we lose the game, I'm taking this thing off.
We have lost 18. I'm sorry, not lost. We have won 17 of our last 18 games. The one time, I believe we streamed most of those 18. The one time that Blake did not wear that hat, it was for what stream?
I think it was Denver.
Denver Nuggets. And what happened, Blake, in that game?
It was not good, you know? It was just
Tell me what
bad.
happened. What did the Jazz do that night?
Losed.
Yes.
Lose it.
Lose it?
Lose it.
Right.
Lost.
No, but I'm serious. If you don't believe that hat has something to do with the outcome of the game, you're wrong. It does. The Jazz are a guaranteed lock now to win this game because Blake's got the hat on.
That's no cap.
Oh, my God. Oh, my. Oh, man. We're going to be getting going here for tip-off here in just around 4 or 5 minutes. So make sure on your way into the stream to smash up that like button, everybody, and hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel as well, we're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. We'll be live for every single Utah Jazz game this season. So smash a like, hit that subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell if you have not done so already, so you never miss when we go live here on the Jazz Huddle. We'll be tipping off here between the Utah Jazz and the Miami Heat here in just a little bit. Make sure to drop down your predictions in the comment section below. If you guys guess the score exactly right, I will Venmo you $5. All you got to do is drop down your score prediction, and if you get it exactly right with the winner and everything, I will Venmo you $5. So drop down those predictions in the comment section below. We will read the starting lineups to you in just a little bit. I actually can probably pull them up right here.
In the last meeting between these two teams, which is on February 12th of 2020, Donovan Mitchell had 16 points and Butler had 25. Those two players are going to be significant scores.
That was the
last time we played them, we lost.
No way.
Yeah. They were in the finals last year.
Huh?
Hold on.
No, we beat them.
Oh, we did beat them.
Yeah,
why is it showing the other thing?
We lost to them when I went to the game in Miami, but we beat them when we played the Heat at home.
Oh, yeah, that was in 2019, and Ingles had 23 in that game when we lost to him. Is that not ringing a bell?
December of 2019.
Yeah, you were at the game, weren't you?
Yeah, I know.
All right.
And we beat them in February 12th, 2020.
That is correct.
Exactly. See, I know. Come on, Blake. We got 30 people up in here, man. Make sure if you have not done so already, smash up that like button. Welcome in Kids for Fun. Appreciate you stepping on into the stream. How about the last 2 digits of the score? What?
What?
What do you mean, Paragus? Can you rephrase what you're trying to say? I don't know what you mean by that. Which ankle injury was worse, Doak or Grant Williams after he got crossed by Donovan Mitchell? I don't know, man. Listen, that man was in some pain after Donovan Mitchell broke him. Did you see that?
That was insane,
his
bro.
whole expression. No, man. Obviously Doak's, but that was an amazing ankle breaker. Donovan Mitchell took 2 guys' ankles in that game. You had Rudy Gobert dunking over Giannis's head yesterday against the Bucks. We're having a ton of highlight reel plays. I can't wait to see what we see here tonight as the Jazz are about to tip things off here with the Miami Heat in just a little bit. Again, do appreciate everyone stopping on in. The Utah Jazz are wearing their dark mode jerseys here for this one, and the Heat are wearing their plain white ones as we are about to get underway. Welcome on in, Luke. Appreciate you stopping on in. Jazz need a wing legit defender like Crowder. Yeah, that is something the Jazz do lack. But
that's not true. We have Royce O'Neal.
Oh, I don't know why I forgot that.
Yeah, and also Royce O'Neal, talking about aggression, this year he's been fantastic. So far, averaging his highest career rebounds with 6.8 boards per contest in his 4th NBA season.
Every stat this year.
Yeah, I mean he's just been playing well. But
Donovan Mitchell said it in an interview about the amount of work Royce O'Neal put in, especially during this particular offseason, and it's really
the man's a workhorse, no question about it.
Absolutely, it's really showing in his numbers this season for Royce O'Neal. Clark has the Jazz winning 120 to the Heat 115. Man, I sure hope so, man. I hope it's not as close. I hope we blow them out, but we have been blowing teams out like crazy. But no, it's going to be a close game. I do think it's going to be a close game. I think the Jazz are going to win this one. I'm going to go with the Jazz 111 to 103. 111 to 103. I've got the Utah Jazz taking this one. What about you, Blake?
I'll take the Jazz by 4. 117 to 121.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, let me see what's wrong with Hughes here. Sprained left ankle. That's what's up with Elijah Hughes.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. So how long is he out for then?
Not sure. He's missed 13 games, though, so I'm pretty sure he will be back in here.
Yeah, he should be back in pretty soon as we are about to get underway here from Salt Lake City. The Jazz going up against the Miami Heat, the defending Eastern Conference champions, are going up against the Utah Jazz, who have a franchise best 21-5 start. Just an amazing game, just amazing basketball being played right now by the Utah Jazz, and they've got a tough opponent tonight, man. So it's gonna be a fun one. So make sure y'all stick around, smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We are gonna have a fun one here today on the Jazz Huddle, and we appreciate you guys for being here. And Lord Conley is not playing in tonight's game due to hamstring tightness. Once again, welcome in Francisco. Appreciate you stepping on in. He's got 123 to 101. The Heat winning, and Coleman's got 126 to 90. The Jazz winning. Some
Holy
big
moly.
scores right there. And Paragus got Jazz 113 to Heat 97. As the starting lineups are here, we got Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Kelly Olynyk, and Bam Adebayo. Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, the normal starting five without Mike Conley in the lineup here tonight. So the Jazz looking to get their 6th straight win.
7th, I think. But the Jazz, so one of the things about the Jazz this year that's been really awesome is Quinn Snyder. He is definitely going to win Coach of the Year unless something crazy happens. Well, who else is in contention for you? Tell me.
Dude, there are tons of just random people they could just.
But no, he's totally going to win it, and he just passed Frank Layden, who was the coach right before Jerry Sloan for the Jazz in all-time wins, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely, man. I don't think he'll ever catch Jerry Sloan, but
no chance. Jerry coached forever, man.
Yeah, he is done. He has done
chance.
some wonders here with the Utah Jazz. Jazz 102, Heat 99 with the Donovan buzzer beater. And Trap House says the Jazz must win by 7 as we are getting underway here. It'll be Rudy Gobert, and it will be Bam Adebayo to tip it off. And Rudy Gobert did not even jump for that one.
That was weird.
And the Heat do win it, and here's Jimmy Butler. Are we on the same page?
Yeah, I'm adjusting to you.
Okay, here is Duncan Robinson. He fires over to Bam, and Bam can't knock it down. The Jazz can't rebound, though. And now here is Kendrick Nunn. Nunn inside. It's Bam Adebayo. The easy floater can't get it to go. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Bam Adebayo. It's going to be an over-the-back call, so it'll be Utah basketball.
All right. I think we're good now.
We're good?
Yeah.
Tell me when they inbound.
I'm not behind you. I'm adjusting to you.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Here is Donovan Mitchell over on the left side. He is picked up by Bam Adebayo. He's going to swing over to Bogdanovich on the left side. Now back out to Donovan at the top of the key. 11:24 here to go in the first quarter. Donovan guarded by Duncan Robinson. Donovan, step back, three-pointer. Donovan cannot get it to go, and it's going to be rebounded by Bam Adebayo. And now Bam down the floor. It's poked away by Bogdanovich, but the Heat do maintain possession. Now here is Bam. Bam will swing over to Nunn. Nunn fires up a three, and that one's no good. And another rebound right there by the Heat, but it is going to be tipped off of Olynyk, so it will be Utah basketball. But the Heat are being aggressive here on the offensive boards early in this one.
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of weird that what's his name? Rudy Gobert didn't jump right there. I
I
don't
know.
usually see him do that on tips, so
I've never seen him do that. As here's Ingles. Ingles, great pass to Gobert, but Gobert lost it. Gobert then tries to save it, but it's stolen away by Nunn. And now Nunn inside it. He slams it home. Kendrick Nunn slams that one home for 2. And the Heat are on the board first here at a score of 2-0. Here is Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich will drive inside with the right hand. Bogdanovich backing down, fading away, and Bogdanovich puts it in the back of the net. Bogdanovich is getting so good with that fadeaway.
I mean, that's a tough shot too. That fader is always contested, but he's still got it to go.
Oh, absolutely. Jimmy Butler just misses the layup inside, and now Donovan brings it down the floor. Donovan pulls up mid-range from about the free throw line, can't rattle it home, and Duncan Robinson picks up the rebound. Slow start for both these teams here shooting the basketball. Now here's Kelly Olynyk on the other end, fires up a 3. It's no good and goes out of bounds. It'll be Utah basketball.
You don't really see Kelly Olynyk airballing threes. That's kind of a missed opportunity right there for the Heat.
Yeah, no, and he had a good look at it too. And again, but just both these teams right now is really struggling to get anything to find the back of the net. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell here at the top of the key. He'll swing over to Rudy Gobert. Now back to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fake 3. Now to Ingles. Ingles, who tied his career high at 27 last night for the 7th time in his career, gets it poked away, gets it back, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. The second Utah turnover here already in this one, and it is now Heat basketball. We got 9:31. Is that what it is?
That is correct. They just got to start moving the ball again, and that's one of the things that I stressed before the game. You got to get moving, especially with ball movement right at the start of the game in order to get a good precedent going for your team.
Absolutely. Here's Bam Adebayo, fires a mid-range from the right side, and he got it to go. That's going to be Adebayo's first basket of the game, and the Heat are back on top. Now here's Bogdanovich. Bogey off that double screen. Now kicks to O'Neal. O'Neal now back over to Bogdanovich. Oh, good move by Mitchell. Fires up a 3. Cannot get it to go. The Jazz just missing those open shots right now. And here come the Heat back down the floor. Nunn fires up a 3. It's no good. And the Jazz are getting fortunate. The Heat are missing these open 3s here early in this one.
Got to capitalize.
1 of 4 from the field right now. And now here's O'Neal. And O'Neal turns that one over. Good read right there by Jimmy Butler to steal that one away. And now here is Butler guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Butler gets a screen from Adebayo. Butler now drives on the left side. Butler pulls up mid-range, and he can't get it to go, but he is fouled. So Jimmy Butler is headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the Jazz have had the opportunities here early in this one, Blake. They just haven't been able to really knock down anything.
Got to be able to capitalize. And also, Jimmy Butler, you talk about a very sneaky good ball handler. He's going to wrap around this defense and kind of make it really, really tough as he knocks down that first free throw right there. But he's going to make it really tough for them to be able to kind of contain him, because when he goes inside, he's going to draw in a couple guys, and he's going to leave the Heat's outside threats like Duncan Robinson wide open for 3.
Yeah, and he does miss that second free throw, and that's going to be rebounded by Royce O'Neal. And here comes Donovan Mitchell bringing it back down the floor. Jazz down by 3. Here's Donovan off a couple screens. Now kicks over to O'Neal. Now back to Mitchell. Mitchell now. Oh, good move by Mitchell. Mitchell now takes it inside, kicks it out to Bogdanovich, pump fakes a 3. Now, the Heat are playing some great defense. Now Bogdanovich forced into a step-back 3, and he cannot get it to go. And the Jazz offense just is not clicking right now at all.
Threats.
And now here's Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo here is with it fading away and cannot hit the shot. Another failed box out right there by the Jazz, and Butler puts in an easy 2 and a very slow start here for the Utah Jazz. A 7-2 start for the game for the Miami Heat, and the Jazz are calling a timeout.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just one of those things where you got to make plays on defense, and if you can do that, you're going to start getting offense. They can't rely on their offense to win games. You can't outrun people a lot in this league. You can only do that if you're a team like the Nets, who have 3 superstars. You got to be able to contain teams on the defensive end, and that's something that the Jazz have struggled to do at the start of games.
And it's not the fact that we're playing bad. It's not the fact that the Heat are hitting open shots. They're really not. They've hit a dunk in transition. They've hit a little fadeaway, and they've gotten a putback too. They haven't really done much. But Jazz, again, with those second chance opportunities, that he'd already have 3 offensive rebounds here in this game. Can't have that. Box
Right.
out. And that's something I feel like we bring up every spring, Blake, is the importance of boxing out and just finding a man. 2 Jazz guys there and only 1 Heat, and still couldn't make a play.
You
Jazz
just got to
taking
be able to
timeouts.
get off to good starts in this league, and that's something that the Lakers have failed to do. And when they start playing really high major teams, they're going to be behind, and they're going to have to come back, which is something that they really, really need to avoid.
Yeah, remember yesterday they were down 22-2.
Yeah,
to start
and
that
they
game.
found a way to come back, but against teams like the Jazz, that's not going to happen. But when you have things like this, the Jazz have failed to get off to good starts several times in games.
Ever.
They've kept the
They kept it close all the time.
they've kept
So
it
hasn't
close.
really been-
But you got to be able to come out and get really good starts, especially against pretty good teams like the Heat. Got to be able to come out and make shots, and that's, I think, what they're going to start doing here. But not a good start at all for the Jazz.
Still plenty of time here.
Absolutely.
The Jazz just haven't been able to get the open shots that they're used to, but that's why they call it the timeout. Kind of just switch things up, adjust to what the Heat are showing you on defense, and go out there and make a statement here in the remaining of this first quarter. Only 2 points so far for the Utah Jazz in what? We got 7:48 here to go in the first quarter. Yeah. 7:48 to go in the first quarter, and the Jazz only got the only 1 basket to go, and that was Bogdanovich mid-range fadeaway inside. The Jazz are getting open looks as well. You know, they're turning the ball over, they're not boxing out, and they're just not knocking down open shots. It's really a lot of things, but it's early. That's why the Jazz called a timeout, and we will be back from this commercial timeout any second now. They're back on the broadcast, but have not resumed to play. Do appreciate everyone stepping on in. We got 50 people up in the building. Make sure if you guys have not done so already to smash up that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, guys, we're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game this season, guys. So smash up the like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell as well. As here is Donovan Mitchell over to Ingles. Ingles now drives inside. Ingles kicks it out to Gobert. Now back over to Ingles. He fires over 3, and Ingles cannot get it to go. Another missed shot right there from the Utah Jazz. And here come the Heat. It's Jimmy Butler. Butler drives inside with the left, kicks to Bam. Beautiful pass inside to Butler, and he is going to be fouled right there by Donovan Mitchell. And so Butler is going to the free throw line to shoot 2 more.
Donovan's got to be pretty careful as he's guarding Jimmy Butler. That might be his second foul right there. You don't want to bite right there when he goes up for that. But overall, I mean, he's doing a nice job defending him. You just got to be careful.
That's not a second foul.
No.
Jimmy Butler did miss another free throw right there. And so 7-2 remains to score. Jimmy Butler 1 of 3 from the free throw line right there. Those are 3 points that they're missing. And Jordan Clarkson is checking in for the Utah Jazz, along with Derek Favors. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert have checked out for the Jazz. And Jimmy Butler, 1 more from the line, does get that one to fall. And so the Heat are up 8-2 here in this one early with 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. Here is Clarkson. Clarkson double team, kicks over to Favors. Favors now will swing over to Joe Ingles. Ingles back over to Clarkson. That's O'Neal. I'm sorry. Over to Ingles. Ingles on the left side now kicks over to the corner to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich brings it to the wing. Now drives inside, gets it poked away, and the Heat another steal, and the Jazz just have nothing on offense right now. As here is Kendrick Nunn. Pump fakes the 3, now drives inside, and that's going to be turned away by the Miami Heat. Bad pass by Nunn to Adebayo. Get a much-needed turnover right there.
Yeah. I mean, they just got to capitalize on offense, and let's see how this possession goes. But you got to be able to capitalize off these missed opportunities.
And here's Ingles' beautiful pass down low, and it's Derek Favors who gets his first basket of the game on the nice finish right there. But an even better pass by the 6th leading all-time for assists in Joe Ingles for the Jazz. But that 3 right there by Duncan Robinson on the left wing is knocked down, and the Heat are up by 7. Now Ingles a 3 in transition, cannot get it to go. And here comes Butler back down the floor. Butler here on the right side, gets the screen. Butler now drives. Butler alley-oop to Bam on a bio, and he lays it up and in. And the Heat are up 13-4.
Got to play good transition defense, especially against the primary ball handler of Jimmy Butler. He's got a lot of weapons he can go to. Got to be better on the defensive end.
And the Jazz, another missed open three right there. That one was missed by Jordan Clarkson. And now here comes Butler back down the floor. Butler off the screen, now behind his back. Butler drives. Butler brings it back out. He fires over to Robinson. Now back to Butler. Butler will drive. Kicks to Adebayo. And he's going to put it up. Can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Joe Ingles. Ingles now brings it down the floor fast. Kicks it over to O'Neal. O'Neal now with it over on the left wing. Back over to Ingles. And Ingles will reset. Kicks to Bogey. Bogey a three. Off. And it will not fall. But it's tipped right back to Bogdanovich on the offensive board. And he picks it up and lays it up and in. A much-needed basket right there by the Utah Jazz.
Bogdanovich is really, really playing physical, and that's something that the Jazz are going to need in this game. Got to keep getting into him, playing some really, really good offensive glass right now.
As here is Bam Adebayo with him. He's guarded by Favors. Pulls up mid-range. Can't get it to go. And it's going to be rebounded by Bogdanovich. Bogey will now bring it down the floor here on the right side. Driving on Adebayo. Puts it up and in off the glass. Great move by Bogdanovich down low. He's got 6 of the 8 points here for Utah early in this one. Welcome in Brandon, Zach, and LeBron. Mobile. I know the Jazz can't get anything going right now from the three-point line, but we are going to a commercial timeout. The Utah Jazz down early to the Miami Heat, 13-8. But a quick little 4-0 scoring run by the Utah Jazz has got the Jazz right back in this game. Blake just struggling from outside, and that's something the Jazz excel on normally in games. So if this three-pointer is not going to start falling later in this game, what are we going to have to do to get this win tonight, since our offense is primarily from downtown?
Well, first of all, you got to penetrate, and this is something that the Jazz have really struggled with at the beginning of games, if you ask me. If you don't get inside like the Jazz do when they're in a rhythm, and you don't have the opportunities to kick the ball out to the guys who are on the perimeter, you have to get inside, and Miami's going to be able to stop that a lot of times with Bam and Kelly Olynyk in that little center spot. But you got to be really, really careful, because if you go inside too much, they're going to get the ball stolen. You got to just move the ball around. That's all you got to do. To break this defense, it's a good defense, but you can break it, and you got to do that by moving the ball around, and I think that they're going to be able to do that. Just might take a little bit to get that rolling.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm talking about with the three-pointers. The Jazz are 0 of 7 from downtown right now from the three-point line, and you don't see that from this team. But the Jazz have not been able to get anything falling from the outside. Every single basket has come from inside the basket, which is not something you're used to seeing from the Utah Jazz. But
no,
those three-pointers are going to fall eventually. We just need to stick around and stay in this game. We got 94 people in the chat. Welcome in, Fleming. Appreciate you stopping on in. Utah is not bums, but we have the best record in the NBA. We're fine.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day. February 14th in the Philippines today. Thank you for the live stream. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you as well, Raymond. Appreciate you stopping on in. Welcome in, Francisco. Appreciate everyone who was stopping on in. We got Jack on in the stream. We got Teddy. Appreciate you guys stopping on in. We have got a good one going on here. The Utah Jazz are down by 5 to the Miami Heat right now, 13-8. We've got, how much time is remaining in the
4:36. By the way, Bronson, I saw your comment. Doak is, I'm pretty sure he's out 6 to 8 weeks, as far as I'm hearing.
6 to 8 weeks in the G League.
Yeah. But I mean that was something that really worried me. I hope he gets back in soon, because I love to see guys get reps in the G League. So hopefully comes back in and makes some plays.
Got hurt on the first game, and he played a solid game as well.
No kidding. Yeah, he had a good game.
We are back. Utah Jazz will have one more game on this homestand after this one is up between the Miami Heat. They beat the Celtics on Tuesday, and last night they beat Milwaukee. Tonight, obviously, Miami. And then coming up on Monday, the Sixers come to Utah, and we will be live streaming that game as well. So make sure if you want to check that one out as well, smash up the like and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss when we go live here on the Jazz Huddle. Here's Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded tightly right there by Royce O'Neal. And O'Neal gets the steal. Great defense by Royce. And now Ingles drives inside. And easy layup for Joe Ingles right there. Great steal by O'Neal. Ingles finishes in transition. and it's now a 3-point game.
One thing I noticed on that play right there on the defensive end was they really, really held on to Duncan Robinson, and they limited that three-point ability, and that led to a really, really good transition opportunity for the Jazz.
Absolutely. And great defense by O'Neal twice, and he gets another steal. Now here is Ingles again inside. Can't get it to go, but Ingles is fouled. I'm sorry, that was Bogdanovich who got the foul right there. And let's look at this defense right there by O'Neal. Gets a steal, and then I believe he got another one. It might have actually been Favors who picked up that steal. No, O'Neal just swatted that away. What a defensive play right there by Royce O'Neal. 2 steals on that last possession. And we appreciate that, Gianna. Best of luck to your Heat here in this one. Need to step it up more if Donovan gets in foul trouble. Oh, he does have 2. I didn't realize he had 2.
Donovan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have. Well, yeah, he fouled. What's his face twice? Fouled Jimmy Butler twice.
Oh, Butler. Okay. And Bogdanovich, a rare miss from the free throw line, does go 1 of 2. So 13-11 is the score here in this one. Bojan versus the Heat so far. Yeah, Bogdanovich has had a great game. As now here is Duncan Robinson inside. Great defense by Favors, but another Heat offensive rebound, but they cannot make them pay as that three-pointer is up and no good. Now here's Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson will swing over to Joe Ingles. Ingles now at the top of the key. Ingles calling for that double screen. It's coming. Never mind. And Ingles gets it poked away right there. And now the Heat in transition. It's Duncan Robinson. And it's going to be poked away right there by O'Neal again. O'Neal playing some great defense and stops the 2-on-1 fast break from the Miami Heat right there.
And that was a rare miss right there from three-point land for Duncan Robinson. I think they're doing a really good job of closing out on him, but Tyler Hero kind of lost the ball right there. They're playing some good
O'Neal
coverage.
it away.
What just happened?
O'Neal slapped the.
Yeah, I know. He slapped it. O'Neal's been in guys' grills all night. I mean, he's really getting up and playing physical and aggressive. That's what you want to see if you're the Jazz. If you're a Jazz fan, he's really giving the Heat a little bit of trouble on this defensive end.
Absolutely. Now here's Jimmy Butler. Butler will drive, and they're going to get Jimmy Butler for an offensive foul. Royce O'Neal draws it. It'll be Utah basketball. O'Neal is all over the place tonight, playing some fantastic defense. And Donovan Mitchell is checking back into the game. He does have 2 fouls. And Franz, still no Mike Conley in the lineup for the Utah Jazz.
And I mean, Royce is just playing physical and he's playing aggressive. That's what you want to see because he's really getting in the grill of Jimmy Butler and it's helping out the team a lot.
Absolutely. And he played great defense against Giannis last night as well. As here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson over to Niang. Niang, the pump fake 3. Niang now floats it up. Bad shot right there by Niang. Misses the floater. And here comes Jimmy Butler, who will bring it back down the floor here at the top of the key. Butler drives inside with the left hand. Now Butler, pump fake, good defense right there by, I believe that's Oni. It is. And Duncan Robinson now with it. And he's going to lose that one. But it is poked away off of Utah. And so it will remain with the Heat. The defensive rating this year for the Utah Jazz, or are you sure that's the Jazz? Yeah, the Jazz defensive rating 4th. In opponent's field goal percentage, the Jazz are 2nd. And then opponent three-point percentage, the Jazz are 3rd.
A lot of that opponent field goal percentage comes from the stars who are shooting. And, of course, you have Royce O'Neal, who always makes a great plays. Tyler Hero just nailed that 3 from outside. But you really just have Royce O'Neal getting in their faces, causing misses, and that's what's going to lead you to get that good of a number.
Absolutely. And then Clarkson misses another 3. Clarkson, a slow start here to this one. And now here is Jimmy Butler, and they're going to get Oni with the foul right there. That'll be his first of the game. Jimmy Butler is driving in, creating a lot of contact down low. But, again, Clarkson struggling. The Jazz are now 0 of 8 from downtown to start this game. And that's gonna kill us.
It really will, and they don't have games like this. But that kind of comes with, the Heat are doing what the Jazz do best. They're getting inside and they're pushing so that they can get open looks outside, and that's what's really leading them to get this lead right now.
Absolutely, as Butler knocks down that free throw, and just like that, the Heat are back up by 6. No matter who wins, Jordan Clarkson and Coach. I can't make sense of that comment, but welcome in, Danny. Yes, Daryl, Donovan Mitchell has been back, and Jimmy Butler does knock down that free throw, and It's 18-11 here. How much time remaining in the first? I can't see.
212.
2:15.
212.
All right, here is Niang over to Donovan. Donovan fires up a three, and Utah finally gets one to go. Donovan Mitchell hits the three from the left wing, and the Jazz have cut it back to within 4 with under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter of action. Here's Jimmy Butler off a screen. Butler, the floater inside, and are they going to get him for an offensive foul? Again, they are.
That's Precious Achua right there. But, I mean, really, that just the Jazz being down by 4 and not doing what they do best, which is hitting threes at a consistent rate. I mean, in this quarter, they've been pretty bad from outside. Only one for they're 33.3% from outside, just not having a good shooting night. But the fact that they're only down 4 just kind of shows you how versatile they are.
And by the way, the personal foul was not on what do you call it?
Achua.
Butler. Donovan Mitchell does miss that step back three. Now it's Andre Iguodala, and that's going to be stolen away by Donovan Mitchell. And now Niang will bring it up the floor here for the Jazz. Niang, up to Gobert, and Gobert flushes it down for 2. Great pass right there inside by Niang, and the Jazz have cut this one to 18-16. They're right back within 2. Welcome on in, Jace. My brother, appreciate you stepping on into the stream. Here is Tyler Hero over to Robinson. Tough three, and he knocks it down. And every time the Jazz just kind of inched their way back into this lead, the Heat have an answer. And now Donovan drives inside and gets it to go. A tough lay right there by Mitchell, and he gets his second basket of the night. It's 21-18. 50 seconds here do remain in the first quarter. Here is Tyler Hero. Hero drives inside with the left hand. Hero around the basket, kicks it over to Iguodala. Iguodala over to Hero. Hero double team, kicks it out to Duncan Robinson. Robinson drives inside with the left and is swatted away by Gobert off the glass. Now Niang will bring it down quickly for the Jazz. He fires up a three, and he cannot get it to go, and it's going to be rebounded by the Heat. And here comes Duncan Robinson down the floor. Hero down the floor. Hero at the top of the key. There's a 3-second difference between shot and game clock, it looks like. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, here is Tyler Hero. Hero with 5 on the shot clock. Fires up a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Gobert. Gobert, it heaves up a half-court shot. Cannot get it to go. And that's going to end the first quarter. The Miami Heat up 21-18 over the Utah Jazz in what has been a very entertaining first quarter of basketball action. A very low-scoring game, which is not something I would have really expected here in this one. But the Heat are up 21-18 over the NBA-leading Utah Jazz. And again, the story of the game here for Utah, 0 of 10 from downtown.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things, and they're going to get going from downtown. I don't think there's any question about that. And Miami is even worse from downtown right now, 8.3%. But you have to be.
How is that worse? How is that worse?
8.3% is oh, never mind. The Jazz are at 8.3%. I read that wrong. But
which three did we hit?
What do you mean?
Oh, Donovan hit that three. That's right.
But so when you really look at it, the Jazz just have to start getting that ball moving, and when they do, they're gonna start knocking down threes. But they're gonna come out of this timeout at the end of the quarter, and they're gonna be able to kind of start getting into that offensive groove, and it usually takes a minute for him to get rolling, but you can't have these stints where you're not able to score against good teams.
Yeah, and I was wrong about that. The Jazz are 1 of 12 from downtown, only 8 of 22 from the floor as well, 11 rebounds to the Heat, 15. You look at it, Bogdanovich with 7, and then the next highest scorer is Ingles, Gobert, and Favors with each who have 2 points. Oh, I'm sorry, and you got Mitchell with 5, and then those 3 with 2 points, but very, very low scoring first quarter for the Utah Jazz. And we're more accustomed to seeing the Utah Jazz put up way more points in the first quarter. You know, we put up 35 yesterday against the Milwaukee Bucks, but, you know, our defense made up for it as we only gave up 21. So it kind of does balance out. Jazz are the best in the Western Conference. That's what Giannis Antetokounmpo thinks. And I think that's what a lot of people are thinking out there as well. The Jazz have the best record, been playing some of the best basketball in the league. So you're not a fool if you think the Jazz are the best team in the West. as we got 140 people up in the building. We do appreciate everyone who is stopping on into the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We are going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game this year. And sorry, I can't get too excited on everything, so my calls are a little less energetic tonight. I am in a hotel room right now, so I can't be extremely loud, so I don't get kicked out of the hotel tonight. So if my reactions are a little bit lower than they normally are, that is why. But we've got a good one going on here in Salt Lake City. The Jazz down by 3 right now. Once the three-pointers start falling, Blake, I really think we're going to be right back.
But it's a matter of can you get that to happen, and that comes through getting inside, moving the ball. It's all in the offense, and if they can really do that, if they can start getting that flow going, I think that they're going to really blow this game wide open. But we'll see how they play coming out of this timeout.
Absolutely, and we begin the third quarter. Hold on, everybody.
You good?
I don't know what happened there. All right, there we go. I got it. I just accidentally exit out of my stream.
As that was Kendrick Nunn down low who scored the layup. Are you good?
In a second.
Okay, and Jordan Clarkson up top for the Jazz. He dishes it down low to Georges Niang, and he puts up the floater. That one's up and down. And a quick 2 right there for Georges Niang, and now here come the Heat.
All right, I got it. Here is Andre Iguodala with it here at the top of the key. Iguodala now with it on the right side. Kicks it over to Tyler Hero. Wide open 3 by Tyler Hero, and it is knocked down. And the Miami Heat up 26-20 here in this one. Now here's Donovan. Donovan taking it inside. Kicks it over to Clarkson. Clarkson floats it up. Clarkson knocks it down. Jordan Clarkson is so pure with that floater. And it feels like he just always is able to knock that one down.
Yeah, and I mean, if he can get rolling here in this second half, or in this second quarter, then I think that the Jazz are going to have a really, really good chance to get a big lead right now.
All right, hold on. I need you to call for a second.
And Kendrick Nunn, big 3 in the corner, and that one's good. 29-22. 10-14 left to play, and now here come the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson with the ball up top. Clarkson working up top on Nunn. Going to swing it over to Rudy Gobert. Gets a screen. Plays the roll. Niang wide open for 3, and that one's good. 25-29. The Jazz down 4. 9:58 left to play in the second quarter. Now here comes Tyler Hero for the Heat.
Here is Tyler Hero. Hero at the top of the key now. Drives inside. What a pass to Bam on a bio down low, and he lays that one up and in with ease right there. And the Jazz now down by 6 here to the Miami Heat. 31-25. Now here's Mitchell. Mitchell attacks the lane. Mitchell, tough layup, got it to go. Tough layup right there by Mitchell, but he finished it. And now here is Hero back down the other end. Hero driving. Hero misses the layup, and the Jazz can't get the rebound again.
You have to have that if you're Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert has got to grab the rebounds.
And he's just lacked
we
that.
really do appreciate that, man. Yeah, we've been growing like crazy here on the Jazz Soda, and we really do appreciate it. A great commentary. Appreciate that, brother. Where do I watch the game? We are watching on the NBA League Pass. That is how we have access to the game. And it will be a jump ball, 31-27 the score here. 9:15 in the second quarter. Got a tight one here in Salt Lake City. It will be Oni and Bam Adebayo to tip it off. So Adebayo will most likely win this one. And he did, but Clarkson picked it up. So that ended up going in Utah's favor. And now Clarkson bringing it down low. Clarkson kicks it out to Oni, out to Niang, out to the corner to Mitchell. Catch and shoot 3 won't go. Rebound Clarkson, out to Mitchell. Mitchell slams it home for 2. Donovan Mitchell. Then I believe he's going to the line. No, a timeout was called by the Miami Heat. Clarkson picked up the offensive rebound, handed it to Mitchell, and Mitchell threw it down forcefully with one hand.
That was a great play, and I do want to say I love the fight from Mie Oni to get that jump ball. But, you talk about an aggressive slam. No, Mie Oni.
Oni, yeah.
He fought to set that up. But, I mean, you really look at it, the Jazz are just starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm now. Got to defend on the other end. The Heat are just scoring in bunches right now.
Yeah, but listen, hey, it's a 2-point game. We're in a good spot right now. I like where we're at. And Trap House jumped on Jazz -3. Keep doubling down, man. We'll get you, man. We got a jump ball. It was a jump ball, and then Bam Adebayo won it, but then Clarkson grabbed it from a Heat player and took it down the other end. So that's kind of how we got on that last possession. We got 169 people up in the house. Do appreciate everyone who was stopping on in. I cannot believe it, Monkey. If you would have told me we would have been 21-5 at the beginning of the season, I would have told you were out of your mind. Let's go, Utah. Win by 5. Well, welcome to Detroit Sound. Best of luck. I think the Jazz will pull a Jazz and come back. I think we're in a great spot. I think we're going to win this game with ease, actually. But, hey, the Heat are playing a great game, so who knows? We got 170 people up in the building. Our goal for tonight's stream, everybody, is to hit 700 subscribers. Let's try and get halfway there by halftime. Let's get to 680 subscribers. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're going live for every single Utah Jazz game this season, guys. Every single one. So smash up the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And Mobile, I missed your comment. Mobile, are you still in here? We gotta get Mobile on. I got him. We told him we would give him one. So you guys have not just great commentary, but hey, we appreciate that, Jace. We appreciate it, man. I know you've been in here for a while, man. So do appreciate your support as always. Welcome in Ali, Madison Craft. Man, what another fantastic stream. We already got 160 people. Blake, Jace wants to know what jersey you're repping here. For anybody just tuning in, we are on a commercial timeout, by the way.
The Donnie.
I like it. I'm thinking about getting that one too.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I'm thinking. I got a little bit of money and that I just won a couple of days ago from my dad.
And this man was planning to spend all of his money on a freaking Dolphins mascot.
No, listen, bro, listen.
Stupid.
I'm gonna get Jazz. I'm gonna get Jazz jerseys. What's wrong with that?
Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna get a Donovan White one.
You gotta wait until the dark mode jerseys go on sale because you know that's gonna happen,
bro.
right?
Yeah, that is true. I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely get some jerseys for sure. Blake always dripping on this. Blake always got the drip in the streams, bro. Blake with the red and yellow combo, man.
Yes, sir.
I like it. As here is Bam Adebayo out of the timeout. As here is Duncan Robinson now. Robinson kicks it out. That is a 3 by the Miami Heat. No good. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell now will bring it up the floor. Donovan here on the right side. Mitchell attacks. Mitchell. What happened? Did he get fouled? I believe Donovan Mitchell got fouled on that one. And so he's going to the line to shoot two.
Also, checking in for the Heat. The guy who just shot that. I know I didn't know this. It's just call him Struce.
Struce, all right.
Struce.
Still number one in the West. Let's make it 22-5. Absolutely, man. Let's keep it. Jace, I know you did not just call the Dolphins crap. On a commercial timeout, we're talking about that, man. That is a sensitive topic. Here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson drives inside with the right, kicks it to Bogey. Bogey, pump fakes. Oh, what a move.
I wanted him to dunk it so bad.
Like he was going to go for a slam. Just pump faked it, lays it up and in, and we are tied at 31 apiece. Bogdanovich has 9 points on the night on 4 of 6 shooting. Here is Andre Iguodala over to Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo. It's now here over to Tyler Hero. Hero now drives inside with the left hand. Hero.
Oh,
what a layup right there by Tyler Hero. Got the roll to fall, and the Heat have retaken the lead at 33-31. The Jazz have still yet to have a lead here in this game. Bogey. Oh, what a layup right there by Bogey, but he could not finish it. Brought that around, tried to get that hook shot finished, would not fall.
Oh,
and it
God.
And
Tyler Hero.
That was
boy plays in South Beach, baby.
That was Strohs.
Woo.
That was not Hero.
That was Hero, Chief.
That was Strohs who hit that 3.
Oh, it was Strohs.
Yeah, I know.
Oops.
Here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson now with it over on the left side. Gets fancy with the dribbles. Now driving. Gonna kick it over to Favors.
Oh!
Down. Or no, they're gonna call an offensive foul.
My God.
Favors. Offensive foul on Derek Favors down low, and so it will be Heat basketball.
Ooh, that was a Clean layup by Tyler, though.
Now they're gonna get him for a push. But again, we tied the game up, and then no basket, no stop, no basket, no stop, turnover. Gotta, can't be doing this, man. 36-31 the score, 7:16 to go here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Butler with it at the top of the key. Butler drives inside. Butler kicks it over to the corner. It's Strohs. Strohs now, and it's turned away, and here come the Jazz in transition. Ingles stops, waits, finds Niang. Oh, Niang, nice move inside. Niang now kicks over to Bogey. Bogey, the pump fake three. Now Bogey spinning, looking to get to that mid-range shot. Bogey. Oh, cross-court pass to Niang for three.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. George Niang rattles it home from the outside. Great pass by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz are only down by 2 here in this one.
That's what I'm talking about. That ball movement starting to get going here. He says there's a turnover right there, but
Utah basketball.
STRU.
And O'Neal is checking back into the game after creating some havoc last time he was on the floor. Hopefully he can do it again. I'm excited for some Blake trivia at halftime. We'll absolutely get it going, man.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely get that going. See if he can do better. Feel like he only got like one right last time.
Are you joking?
I'm totally serious. Here is Derek Favors. Favors finds Clarkson. Clarkson double teamed. Clarkson swings to the corner. It's Bogdanovich for three.
Oh,
it's no good. The Jazz have still yet to take that lead. And here come the Heat back down the floor. It is Jimmy Butler. Butler with it here at the top of the key. Butler drives inside with the right hand. It's poked away.
Good defense.
It was then off of Jimmy Butler. Utah takes possession with the chance to take the lead. 6:16 to go here in the second quarter. It has been a tight one throughout. We've got a great one, and we appreciate it, Bradley. Glad you are in here. And absolutely, Jace, we have seen you in the stream a lot. We did just give out a mod, so we can't give out one just yet, but you keep coming on in and staying active on the channel, and you will absolutely get one. As here's Clarkson double team. Now swings over to O'Neal, and that's going to be a traveling violation right there by Royce O'Neal. And they are double teaming Jordan Clarkson every time he gets the ball and forcing someone else to do something. And so far, that strategy has worked so far.
And that's smart. I mean, he usually tears up defenses, but they are playing pretty much their starting lineup. This Heat team isn't too deep, so they're going to be playing their starters a lot. They're going to be able to lock up Jordan Clarkson pretty well, but hopefully he can get some points on the board.
As here is Tyler Hero a three. It's no good. That one was terrible right there by Tyler Hero. And now here is Bogdanovich. Bogey takes
it.
Raise it up and in.
That's aggressive.
Have tied it up again at 36-36, and we appreciate that, Brandon. Here is Jimmy Butler. Butler on the left side. Butler kicks it out. Bam Adebayo for three. It's no good. That went off the glass. Ingles saves it from going out of bounds. And the Jazz have their chance to take the first lead of the game. Now Bogey. Bogey at the top of the key. Bogey steps back. Now kicks it to Clarkson on the corner. Clarkson's got a one-on-one with Duncan Robinson. Spinning. Now double team. Gonna swing it over to the corner. It's O'Neal for three. It's no good. The Jazz, again, just cannot get that three-pointer to fall right now, Blake.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just they're getting the ball movement going. It's just going to take a little bit for them to kind of get loose here. 3 for 19.
It's not working tonight, Blake. It just is not. And now Kelly Olynyk wide open three. And it rattles out right there. Kelly Olynyk couldn't get the finish. And now here's Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson a three. Nope. But a rebound by Utah. Put in. That one by Royce O'Neal, who's been so active on the boards, on defense. That is the Jazz first lead tonight at 38-36.
And again,
now here's Tyler Hero. Hero kicks over to the corner, and now it's Andre Iguodala for three. It's no good. Rebound by Jordan Clarkson, and here come the Utah Jazz. Clarkson slows it down a little bit. Jazz got to keep attacking the inside. That's what's working for him right now. As now Clarkson will attack the inside, and he's going to float it up and count the basket. Jordan Clarkson, another floater drops for him, and the Jazz are on a 9-0 run, and a timeout is called by the Miami Heat. The Utah Jazz up 40-36 over the Heat. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
The Jazz are really crashing the boards right now, and it's paying dividends. You see Royce O'Neal really getting down and dirty in there.
Absolutely.
He's grabbing the ball all the time.
O'Neal's the star of the game so far.
Absolutely. I mean, he hasn't scored, but he has scored once, 2 points. But he's really getting inside. He's playing physical, and he's holding these stars for Miami to low points as he always does. Jimmy Butler was 6, 1 for 3 shooting, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Butler. But O'Neal has just been everywhere tonight, And even if he's not going to put up crazy stats, the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet for him, he really, really does a lot that is not going to show up on there.
Absolutely. And Brunson, you were right, man. You did say the Jazz would come back, but hey, still plenty of time here remaining in this one. Go Jazz. Yes, sir, Mario. JC improves assists this game. Hopefully, man. Just had a nice drive inside for the basket right there. Welcome in, Circus. Welcome on in the stream. He says, go Heat. Well, best of luck to your Heat. It was not an and one for Clarkson, but the Heat did call a timeout. We already got 208 people up in the building, and we only got 52 likes on the stream, guys. Let's smash that like button, guys. Let's try and get to 100 likes before the second half wraps up, guys. And our goal for the stream is to hit 700 subscribers. So if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. We'll be live for every single Utah Jazz game this season. We'll be live on Monday for the Jazz 76ers, Wednesday for the Jazz Clippers. We'll be live Friday for the Jazz 76ers, then on Monday for the Hornets, and on Wednesday for the Lakers. The following week, we're live for every single game. We also come out with post-game reports and many other Jazz videos as well, so you guys are not going to want to miss it. So smash up the like, hit that subscribe button, and Jamie Goodman, we do appreciate you smashing up that subscribe button. The Jazz just traded for Bradley Beal in the middle of this game. I know dang well we did not just trade for Bradley Beal in the middle of this game.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody who we would trade.
Why would we trade for Bradley Beal right now? This roster does not need to change.
I was listening to a podcast today, and somebody said RJ for Bradley Beal, RJ Barrett. I was like, yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, absolutely
the same.
No.
Not the same.
I don't think so. Miami is going to be and smash the Jazz. Hey, we'll see, man. It's going to be a great game. This game will help to establish the Jazz case for the ring this year. This whole stretch we've got coming up can really establish a lot. But we appreciate that, Jamie Goodman. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's just what it sounds like. Blake Jordan, yeah. Who is in foul trouble aside from Mitchell? Anybody in foul trouble aside from Mitchell? Let's let Helen know.
Not really. Just 2 fouls for Donovan. There's a couple spotty fouls on the Jazz, but nothing on the net or on the Heat yet. They have been very, very clean tonight, and they're just looking fantastic so far.
And we are back. Here is they're gonna give. Oh, is that Donovan again? No, that's O'Neal.
Yeah.
How many fouls is that on O'Neal?
That would be. I think that foul actually went on Faves, but O'Neal has 1.
Oh, okay. So the Heat will inbound it here. Here's Jimmy Butler. Butler will swing over to Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk here with it at the top of the key now. Over to Jimmy Butler on the left side. Butler gets the screen. Butler around that screen. Takes it inside. And is going to be fouled hard right there by Derek Favors. And so Jimmy Butler will have 2 more free throws coming in, from the line. I'm going to go the Jazz win by 8. I'm sticking with my prediction of the Jazz win this game by 8. As Jimmy Butler headed to the line to shoot 2 in a driver and can't watch the game. So I enjoyed listening to your show. Well, we appreciate it, man. We're glad you are enjoying it. Jimmy Butler on the night so far, 6 points, 1 of 3 shooting, and he's 4 of 6 from the line and make that 4 of 7 as Jimmy Butler fails to get that first one to fall. Jimmy Butler, not the best free throw shooter out there, and it's really showing tonight as he's missed 3 free throws already.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be a little bit more consistent from there. That's one of the problems that a lot of teams are running into this year, especially with us. Rudy Gobert has been absolutely morbid from the line. He just does not shoot well from there. As he misses the second one, 0 for 2 right there for Jimmy Butler.
He's shooting 50% right now from the free throw line. As here is O'Neal. O'Neal kicks to Gobert now back over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich going to take it back out to the wing. Now Bogey drives inside, kicks it over to O'Neal. O'Neal now back out to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fake 3. Mitchell now spinning. He's got to put it up, fades away, cannot get it to go, and that's going to be rebounded by the Heat. Bad possession right there by the Jazz, and now here's Butler. Butler will swing over to Kendrick Nunn. Nunn guarded by Mitchell. Pump fakes a 3. Now swings to Adebayo. Now back over to Nunn. Nunn drives inside with the left. Step back mid-range. Cannot get it to go, and it's going to be rebounded. Oh, it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Miami, and so it will be Utah basketball.
Yeah, I mean, just good defense right now. They're really getting in Jimmy Butler's grill, making him make plays. And it's kind of tough for him to do that. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing on the defensive end for the Jazz.
Absolutely. And Ingles, aggressive take inside. Did that fake pass over to Rudy Gobert, and Ingles a little shaken up after that play. Let's look at this one again. Collided knees right there with Kelly Olynyk. And so Ingles was a little shaken up after that play. Ingles will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Welcome on in, Vinnie Mac. Appreciate you stopping on in. And Blake Jordan, absolutely not. I would never do that. As here is Ingles. Ingles got 2 free throws here from the line. In the last 2 games for Joe Ingles, he scored 24 against Boston and against Milwaukee 27. Ingles does miss that first free throw. So the Jazz not taking advantage of of Butler's missed free throws right there. Appreciate it again, everyone who's stepping on in. Make sure if you have not done so already, smash up the like, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game this year. So smash up that subscribe button and let's get the 700 on the night as Joe Ingles does knock that one down. 41-36 is the score here. The Jazz on a 10-0 run here in the last 4 minutes or 3 minutes?
I think it was 4:50. Yeah, it's 5 minutes now.
Okay, as here is Nunn. Nunn over to Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo now with it. He'll swing over to the corner. It's Jimmy Butler. Butler, as the shot clock winding down, fires up a 3. It's up, no good. And Gobert got a rebound.
Yeah, he's not really focused in right now. Kind of lacking.
Absolutely
just not boxing out.
And now here's Duncan Robinson. Robinson inside to Bam Adebayo. And he can't get it to go. And Bogdanovich gets the rebound. Gritty defense right there by the Jazz. And now it's Mitchell on the corner for 3. No good. And that's going to be Heat basketball right there. I believe it's sticking with
Utah.
It's Utah. Let's look at this again. It was actually good recovered defense right there by Rudy Gobert. He ended up blocking Bam Adebayo's shot and then blocking Butler's to make up for those defensive rebounds that he missed. But gotta get those rebounds if you're Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, they are losing the rebounding battle right now. Utah has 22. Miami has 23. Gotta be a little bit better crashing the boards.
And the Jazz are the number 1 team rebounding the basketball with 49 rebounds a game. Now, here is Ingles. Ingles off a screen. Ingles will swing inside Gobert, and Gobert is going to be fouled. So Rudy Gobert headed to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 41-36 to score. The Jazz can get this lead up to 7. Not boxing out. Well, Gobert's playing like my basketball team too.
No kidding.
Not my high school. Not my high school team, but my rec team. I swear, man, they do not box. I'm the only one who gets boards on that team, bro. I'm telling you. The team just does not box out. And I'm going to be honest, I do not understand that at all.
And my boy is 5'3", so it's a pretty bad team rebounding wise. He didn't catch it. I just totally dissed you, but you didn't catch it.
What'd you do? I'm sorry.
I said that you were 5'3".
I'm 5'10", bro. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Don't let this man tell you a bunch of crap. He is playing. The Jazz are up 43-36 to score. Here is Duncan Robinson for 3. It's up, no good.
Oh.
And that's going to be rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Now here is Donovan. Going to swing over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich gets but they are going to call what'd they call?
That's going to be a defensive foul on Kelly Olynyk probably, as Bojan Bogdanovic literally just ran into the mountain of a man that is Kelly Olynyk.
Absolutely defensive foul right there.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly Olynyk was not set. How about if Blake answers every Twitch trivia question right, I get mine. Absolutely, that's the deal.
All right, I got you, Jace. Believe in me.
Jonathan. Go Jazz, man. Hey, man, this has been another fantastic stream. We got 220 people in the chat. Keep on smashing that like and subscribe. And can we get to 680 subscribers? Let's try and get halfway to our goal before the first half ends. We got 1:42. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. And if you are new, for every single game, me and Blake will be covering the live play-by-play reaction for the Utah Jazz. We'll be live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the 76ers, Clippers, and Clippers. And we also come out with post-game reactions and much more. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. The Jazz are up 9 as Bogdanovich made both those free throws. Now Olynyk driving inside. Olynyk, beautiful pass inside to Bam Adebayo. And Adebayo slams that one home for 2. So
you got to be able to recover if you're Rudy Gobert. Kind of got caught in his tracks right there. Got to get back up after that jump.
Yeah, it would have been a tough play, though. It really would have been. So a minute 20 to go here in the first quarter. 45-38 the score. Here's Ingles out to Bogdanovich. Now over to Donovan Mitchell. Now back over to Bogey at the top of the key. Bogey with it. Bogey stepping back. Now Bogey here at the top of the key. Bogey drives inside with the left. And it's going to be poked away. Ingles does pick it up. 5 on the shot clock. Ingles around, kicks it to Gobert, and it's stolen away. And now in transition, here comes Duncan Robinson, and he slams it home for 2. A terrible possession right there by the Jazz. And the lead is now cut to 5. 45-40 it is.
Still not getting that much ball movement out of the Jazz, and when they do, they kind of are ending up with turnovers. Got to be able to get some rhythm going in that direction.
Here is Donovan inside, floats it up, cannot get it to go, but Donovan Mitchell is fouled on that floater, so Donovan Mitchell is headed to the line. How much seconds to go here in this?
44.
44 seconds?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
And we got 231 people in the house. Make sure if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are looking for 700 subscribers. We're at 677 right now. We would really appreciate it. We appreciate every single one of you who's helping us out with that subscribe.
We're trying to grow a huge Jazz family, man. And during the playoffs, I want these streams full of people, live and energy, man. So trying to grow that big Jazz family here. 46-40 the score as Donovan Mitchell does knock down that first free throw. Jazz look tired. I'm a little, struggling on the offensive side of the ball. But we haven't been shooting the best, and we're still up by 6 as Donovan doesn't miss that free throw. Here is Jimmy Butler. Butler will bring it down the floor. 35 seconds to go, Butler. And the Heat probably looking to go 2 for 1 here. 31 seconds to go. Here's Butler. Butler drives inside with the right. Good defense right there by O'Neal, just locking him up. And now we'll swing over to Olynyk.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Olynyk gets the fadeaway jumper to go. And the Jazz will now hold for the final shot here in the second quarter. What a shot that was by Kelly Olynyk and Conley's
fading away, too. I mean, that was just a great offensive possession right there. They really got the ball moving and found him in a spot where he can make a shot, but good stuff.
Donovan out to Bogdanovich. Bogey inside. Bogey, tough layup. Can't get it to go. Put back up. But they are going to call a foul on Miami before the half end. So Rudy Gobert with 1.2 seconds is going to have 2 shots here at the free throw line. Great play to get that offensive rebound.
Oh, my God. Olynyk, what are you complaining about? I think what he's saying is that Gobert didn't have possession of the ball.
Yeah,
but
I think that's what he's saying. But the foul is called. So Gobert is headed to the line to shoot 2. 1.2 here remains in the second quarter. All right, here we go. First free throw is up by Rudy Gobert, and the first one is good.
Oh.
Knocked down and in. 47-42 is the score. 1.2 here remains. Uni is checking in for the Jazz for this final 1.2.
I bet my bottom dollar he misses this.
Nah, he's making this, bro. You got to believe. Gobert with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block on the night. As here is Gobert. Gobert takes a deep breath. Gonna make this free throw just for Blake.
Air ball. Dang it.
Oh, it misses it, and the half-court shot at the buzzer is nowhere close, and that is going to end the first half of basketball action here in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Utah Jazz are up at the half, 47-42 over the Miami Heat, and that was not the best first half of the Utah Jazz at all.
No.
But the Utah Jazz are still up by 5 here against the Miami Heat, and that really does show you something about this team.
I mean, if the defense is there, then they're going to be able to compete, and that's what we've seen so far. But if you haven't already, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got 214 people in here. If like 30 of you took a second out of your day and hit that big old red button, we would be at our goal of 700 subscribers. Smash it up. We really appreciate every single one of you guys who subscribes.
Absolutely. And let's, on this halftime break, let's get some other scores around the league. The Indiana Pacers get a 12-point win over the Atlanta Hawks, 125-113. The Suns beat the Sixers earlier on the night, 120-111. Obviously, the Jazz are up big right now over the Miami Heat, 47-40. Not up big, up 47-42. The Nets are up big over the Warriors, 85-65. And the New York Knicks destroying the Houston Rockets, 110-91 here. And that's with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So that one is all but wrapped up. later, guys. Back for third quarter. Sounds good, man. Heat fan, but enjoying the stream. Well, we appreciate you stopping on in, and we are glad that you are enjoying the stream. We're gonna have a fun second half, man. This is a tight basketball game we got on our hands right now. The Jazz and Heat always play good games, man. Especially the games I've been to between the Jazz and Heat down in Miami, and I've been to a few. Jazz and Heat, it's always come right down to the wire at the last second. So, got a good game of basketball going on right here. And Blake, why don't you read them the leading scores here from this first half?
Of course. So I'll just go through the box score for you guys. Kelly Olynyk has had a bit of a slow start for the Heat. 1 for 3 field goals. He did hit a very nice fadeaway though, right at the end of that first half. But overall, it was just kind of a slow start for a lot of the guys on the Heat. You had Jimmy Butler 1 for 4. He's getting locked up pretty nicely by Royce O'Neal. Of course, always playing that good defense.
Amazing defense, man. Amazing. Just the Jazz in general. The Jazz
held them
to 21 in both quarters.
They're just locking them up. But you have also Bam Adebayo. It's just like he's just been tearing them up a little bit. 40% shooting for Bam so far. Kendrick Nunn has had a nice little start to this game. 3 for 7. He's got 7 points. Duncan Robinson in the corner, always making them threes. He's looking pretty good so far. 2 for 4 from three-point land. 3 for 6 field goals. 8 points for Duncan. Precious Achiuwa has not scored. Andre Iguodala has not scored as well. You have Tyler Hero has a couple assists and 8 points on 3 for 8 shooting to his name. And Strus, I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but Strus anyway. He made 1 3-pointer, so 3 points for him. Now, when we look at the Jazz, a pretty bit of a different story. Donovan Mitchell, 10 points on 4 for 11 shooting, 1 for 6 from 3-point
before
line.
you go on in the stats, just let me say something real quick. The Jazz right now, right? Everyone knows, if you watch Jazz basketball, you know they mainly consist of the 3-point shot. Tonight, they have made 3 of 21 3-pointers. 2 of them knocked down by George Niang, 1 by Donovan Mitchell, who shot 6 of them. The
and
Jazz
they're
are
still winning
at halftime. That's all I want to say. And just let me read this comment real quick. My man, Steeler Nation 420, man. What is going on, man? I appreciate you stopping on in the stream. Glad you are here, man. How have you been doing, brother? Appreciate you stopping on in. And Trap House, absolutely, man. And the Jazz are going to hit for you, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's no kidding. O'Neal is a fantastic perimeter defender. He really gets into the Stars' grill. I mean, he's always there. He's really active on the defensive end. He's always causing plays to happen on that end for the Jazz. I mean, he's just a fantastic player. Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz has had a pretty slow start. 2 for 7 field goals for him. He's going to start cooking, though, in the second half, as he always does. But, I mean, just overall, Derek Favors had a couple good minutes right there. Had 1 block. 2 points, 2 boards. I mean, just looked pretty good for the Jazz right there. But, I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he's going to come out and probably have a pretty good second half. Hopefully, if we can see that happen for him. I'm looking forward to having
if
him.
If the Jazz can start knocking down that 3-point shot, we're going to be in great shape here to win this game. The defense hasn't been the problem. The only reason we're not up by 20 right now is because we haven't hit threes to save our life. Which, on a normal night, if we're having our normal shooting night, even if we had just an okay shooting night, even if we just had an okay one, we would be up by double digits here in this game, and it wouldn't be even close. But right now, you're looking at a 5-point game, and this game is still up in the air for anybody to win. But once those shots start falling for the Utah Jazz, which I think they will, we'll be in a much better situation. And yeah, we're having a good game, Jory. Hi, guys. The Jameer from the Phils. Nice commentary. Well, we appreciate you stopping on in. We find Donovan more clutch than Jimmy and Hero. We hope, man. We definitely need them. And welcome in, Crazy. Appreciate you stopping on in. I'm good, little man. Just here at work, bro. How about yourself, man? Hey, I'm just enjoying my time calling the live play-by-play reaction for this game, man. Hope you've been doing well, man. Text me on Discord sometime, bro. We gotta catch up, bro. Just text me sometime. Just text me after the stream ends or after you're done with work, and we can for sure catch up. I haven't talked to you in a little bit.
Let's see what we're at subscribers-wise.
Hold on, let me check out.
679.
Awesome,
We're getting
man.
there. We're getting there.
Hey, man, I think we can get this by the end of the stream. We're 8 minutes away from halftime. The half time getting over with. The Jazz up by 5, looking to win their 7th straight game in their 18th out of 19th game, and we've got a tight one going up here against the Miami Heat. It's going to be a good one. Jazz is now good on analyzing their adjustments for the second half. Go Jazz, fight. Absolutely, man. It's gonna be a dog fight here in the second half. Hopefully the Jazz can pull through. But I've got much confidence in the Jazz that we will be able to pull through and win our 7th straight game. And let's look at the Jazz upcoming schedule again. I know I've said it, but the Jazz schedule is ridiculously tough to end the year. The Jazz have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more games. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9 more games until the All-Star break. We've got the 76ers on Monday, Clippers on Wednesday. We got the Clippers on Friday again. So that's the schedule for next week. So make sure to tune on into those streams. And then we've got the Hornets. Then we've got the Lakers, the Heat, the Magic, the Pelicans, and the 76ers again. And that will wrap up the first part of the schedule. And that's a very tough schedule to end with right there. That's facing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 3 seeds in each division. You got the Clippers, that's the 3 seed twice. You got the 76ers, I believe, as the 3 seed as well. No, the Sixers are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So we've got to play the 2nd seed in the West once, the 1 seed in the East twice, and the 3 seed in the Western Conference twice. You got the Pelicans, always a tough go. You got the Hornets, who are currently sitting at. So the Jazz have got a tough upcoming schedule coming up, and how we perform over this next 9-10 games is really going to show a lot of people who the Utah Jazz truly are as a team. And my man, Isles fan for life. Appreciate you stopping on in. If Miami wins, you consider them having to left their slump. Absolutely. Even if you lose this game, I think the Heat are playing much better basketball than they were at the beginning of the season. I believe you guys are 1 game under 500. I'm going to take a quick look at that real quick. If I'm not mistaken, you guys are at 13-14. I'm not 100% sure. No, 11-14. So even if you lose this game, I think you guys have won 4 in a row. And, if you lose 1 to the record-wise best team in the NBA, I don't think that's you can say you're out of your that you haven't got out of your slump, because I think you have. You've had some good wins in that win streak. I think the Heat are finally starting to come together. Now, do I think you're going to be a top 4 team in the East this year, standing-wise? No. But I believe that you guys can get decently far in the playoffs this year. But you guys will absolutely make the playoffs. That is something that I definitely see in the Miami Heat this season. We are around 6 to 5 minutes away from the second half getting underway. Make sure, if you guys have not done so already, to smash up that like button and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel as well. 5 more minutes until the second half gets underway. Automates tilted.
And yes, JC is the flamethrower. He is amazing. Hopefully he can come out in this second half and start hitting a bunch of shots for the Jazz. But overall, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the Jazz's performance so far. You really look at it, they're not hitting too many threes, but they are not at all. But they're coming out and they're making plays on the interior, and that's what you want to see, because they are adapting. They know that they're not able to hit threes right now, so they're going to go in, they're going to make shots in other ways, and that's what they've done.
Yeah, the Utah Jazz, it's even when the threes have not been falling, the defense has really made up for that, for the lack of threes. They've shot 14% from 3. 14% from 3, and they're still up by 5 at halftime. That shows you a lot about this Jazz team. When George Niang's your leading shooter from downtown, it's not the best night shooting-wise for the Utah Jazz. But listen, the Jazz still playing a great game, and we've still got a lot of work to do here in this second half of basketball. This game is in no means over. Jazz are going to have to fight for this victory here tonight over the Miami Heat. What's your OP on the opinion on the Andrew? I didn't see anything with that. Blake, do you know who that is? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I have no idea who that is.
It is turn, Mom. I told you it was. All right. So we will be getting back here in the we'll be getting back here to basketball action in just around 3 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz are doing so well this season, 21-5. I think the Jazz have a chance at making the Western Conference Finals. I don't think they'll beat the Lakers or Clippers in a 7-game series, but who knows? I don't think we would beat the Lakers in a 7-game series, but I absolutely think we would beat the Clippers in a 7-game series. I think we match up so well against the Clippers. I'm telling you, Blake, is it just me, or do you not think that we would beat the Clippers in a 7-game series?
I'm actually more worried about the Clippers than I am the Lakers.
Really?
Because, yeah, I just don't think the Lakers are going to be able to cover all the 3-point shooters that the Jazz have. But didn't Ben Attendee go to the Royals? I think I'm right there. That's a big pickup for the Royals, but they're still not in playoff contention, if you ask me. If my friends are watching and they're all Royals fans, I'm sorry, they're just not a playoff team.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I don't know. I'm more worried about the Lakers than I am the Clippers. I feel like we match up amazing against the Clippers.
Yeah, and I mean that showed last time we played them, but I just think that the Lakers are just not. I don't know. They're not as well-rounded as the Clippers are, for sure.
No.
They're not.
No. The Lakers are a much better, well-rounded, and more depth team.
I disagree.
How?
Because when you look at it, okay, they have 2 top 5 players. That's LeBron and AD.
Sure.
Okay, go past them. You have Dennis Schroeder, you have Trez, and you have who else? Kuzma.
Who just dropped 20 points and 10 assists last night.
Next one. Who is it?
Marc Gasol?
Marc Gasol. Dude, that dude's like 50.
He's been playing decent this year. Stop playing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Bronson. I forgot you lived in Kansas. The Royals are still not a playoff team, but I'm sorry about that.
Bro, the Lakers are better than the Clippers. Stop playing.
Nah.
The Lakers were... Oh, my gosh.
Nope.
You've got to be kidding me.
I refuse to accept that.
At the end of this stream, we have got to talk about that because that is no. I disagree with you heavily on that. Bogdanovich, the leading scorer for the entire game so far with 13. You got Donovan with 10, Niang with 8, Gobert with 5, and Clarkson with 4. You got Adebayo with 8, Duncan Robinson with 8, Hero with 8, Nunn with 7, and Jimmy Butler with 6. As we are about to get underway here in the second quarter, guys, in the second half. Smash up that like button, everybody, and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. All right. Autumn, you got to turn the volume down. It could get copyrighted.
I have been to Brighton, Jace. Yeah, Brighton is sweet, man. Love Brighton.
How many? 21. That's easy. They're giving me like a trivia while I'm watching the game. Lakers are better. I would agree. Let me know who you guys think are better, the Clippers or let me say this. Who are you more worried about playing in the playoffs? Are you more worried about playing the Clippers in the playoffs or the Lakers? Drop it down in the comment section below as we are about to get underway here with the second half of basketball action between the Utah Jazz and the Miami Heat. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. How many times is Rudy Gobert? 2. This is easy, man. They're giving the most easy. Joe Ingles is 5 assists away here from becoming 6th on the from becoming 7th on the all-time list for assists in Jazz history as the Jazz start up the second half with a missed 3-pointer. And now here's Olynyk, a 3's up. And the 3 is no good, rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here come the Jazz back down the other way. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell will drive inside with the right. Mitchell inside, and he got it to go. Donovan Mitchell gets that basket to fall. Your call for a second. I just lost it.
By the way, Jace, are you an Aggies fan? Because I'm also a big Utah State fan. What'd you say?
I lost it for a second. Call it.
Okay, I gotcha. Hold on, let me get into it. And now here's outside. That's going to be Duncan Robinson. Tosses it over to Bam Adebayo. He shoots. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. 42-49 the score. 10:57 to play as Donovan Mitchell goes inside and scoops it up and in for the finish. 51-42. You got it back yet?
Yeah, I got it back. All right, here we go. 51-42 is the score here in this one. Hold on.
Oh.
This.
And Butler gets blocked from behind. Now here come the Jazz. Ingles with the ball. Ingles working on Duncan Robinson. Swings it over to O'Neal. Corner pass to Donovan Mitchell. 3-ball up and down. And Donovan throwing down the hammer. The Jazz up by 12 early in the second half.
That is exactly how you want to start the second half of basketball. That's perfect. Perfect. Up by 12 now. A 7-0 run to start the first half. And the Utah Jazz up by 12 over the Miami Heat. You could not have asked for a better start to the second half. And the Jazz up by 12, led by Donovan Mitchell there. I'm afraid of facing any of them before the finals. Well, we're going to have to face one of them. The Lakers, Jazz Nation, make some noise. Absolutely, man. Lakers are better, but the Clippers have more depth.
You don't like USU, Clark? Tell me why.
Hey, we're going to talk about that after the stream. I'm back. Sorry, work is being dumb. Ugh, I hate USU. Got my degree. Utah State University?
Yeah.
Are you working on getting it right now or something like that? But we do appreciate you stopping on in. Clark, hope your day is going well, and hopefully the Jazz can pull out this victory today. Addison, you should be a Magic fan. Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not, Jace. 54-42, the score is here. We got 148 people up in the building. Do appreciate everyone who was stepping on in. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up the like and hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, guys, we are 15 subscribers away from reaching 700 subscribers here on the Jazz Huddle. Smash up the like, hit that subscribe button, and we'll be live for every single Jazz game the entire season long. As the Jazz looking to get their 7th straight win of the season here and a strong start to the second half, puts them in a very manageable spot to do that. We will be back from this commercial timeout here in just a little bit. The Jazz have shot terribly from downtown tonight. I believe Donovan Mitchell just made a three-pointer, right?
That is correct.
That's the 4th three-pointer we made all game. So we're shooting 4 of 20 from downtown in a very rough night shooting-wise, but the Jazz are still up 12. The Jazz are up double digits, Blake, and we have made 4 three-pointers. The Jazz average around 17 to 18 three-pointers in a game.
Yeah, I mean, Clark, that's just a tough thing to major in, you know? Political science is an interesting degree, but yeah, I mean, it's for me between Utah State and Nebraska probably. Maybe Utah can be thrown in there too, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at for schools.
Where is that?
It's just outside of Salt Lake, about an hour, I'd say 45 minutes outside of it's about 45 minutes outside of SLC.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, it's not bad. Logan is a pretty cool town too. A lot of good little college restaurants down there. Yeah.
We are back here from this commercial timeout. Here is Jimmy Butler with it. Jimmy Butler driving on the right side. Butler now going to kick it over to Tyler Hero. Hero now swings it over to the corner. It's Jimmy Butler. Butler pump fakes the three. Now driving inside. Butler, the step back mid-range, and it will not fall. And it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now Donovan Mitchell will bring it up the floor. Donovan on the right side. Donovan attacks the basket, and Donovan's going to be fouled right there. I don't know if it was on the shot. If he is, I believe it is. I believe Donovan's going to head to the line to shoot 2. That foul was picked up on Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of the guys who loves Duncan Robinson. He's just a great shooter, but he's also got a lot of other good attributes. Pretty good defender, but still growing in that area, so Donovan Mitchell's going to eat him up every single time.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell with 17 points so far in this game, and he's now got 8 points in this quarter, making 18 on the game so far. Donovan Mitchell having a really strong start here in this third quarter as the Jazz, just over 2 minutes of the way into this third quarter, have extended their lead to 13, and Donovan Mitchell can make that 14 if he can knock down this free throw. And Kai said he's going off in the second half. He does miss that free throw right there. 55-42 to score here. The Utah Jazz on top. Here is Jimmy Butler. Butler at the top of the key. He'll swing over to Adebayo. Bam will swing it over to Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk from the top of the key fires up a three. It won't fall. Rebounded by Joe Ingles. Ingles now to Mitchell. Catch and shoot three. It's no good. And rebounded by Kelly Olynyk. That was a heat check right there by Donovan. Now here's Jimmy Butler. Butler drives inside with the left hand. Butler kicks it outside. And here is Kendrick Nunn with it. Nunn fires up a three over Gobert. Cannot get it to go. And that's going to be a defensive foul on the Utah Jazz right there. So it will stick with the Heat. 9:24 here to go in the first quarter. Heat do maintain possession, down by 13. The Jazz on a 7-0 run to start this, right? No, 8-0 run here to start the third quarter. And that shot right there will not fall by Jimmy Butler, and the Heat just cannot get anything to fall to start the beginning of the third quarter. As Butler is shooting 1 of 7 from the field today. Jimmy Butler having a very tough time. And again, credit that to Royce O'Neal, who has shut down another player, the top player from the team, as Bogdanovich fires up a three, and the shots are starting to fall for the Utah Jazz as Bogey hits a three from the top of the key. It's a 16-point game. Now Hero inside, kicks over to Bam. Bam fires up a mid-range, cannot get it to go. That's going to be rebounded down low by Royce O'Neal, and he'll give it over to Joe Ingles. Ingles now off a screen. Ingles will slow it down, and now he's going to dish over to Bogey inside. Bogey swings it to the corner to Mitchell, out to O'Neal. His three up, cannot get it to go, and it's going to be rebounded by Olynyk. Good shot right there, just could not get it to go.
The Heat just really need to capitalize on one of these offensive possessions. 0 points in the last 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Gotta score.
They haven't scored in the second half, as that shot by Adebayo no good. In transition, Ingles a three, it's good. Joe Ingles knocks it down, and the Utah Jazz are up by 19, 61-42. Here is the score, and now here is Butler. Butler over to Kendrick Nunn, now over to Adebayo. Over to Nunn, now Nunn out to Butler, and it's going to be stolen away right there by O'Neal, and O'Neal will flush it down. Royce O'Neal slams it down, and just like that, a 16-0 run to start the third quarter, Blake, and the Utah Jazz are up by 21.
They know how to score. If your team is not going to score, if you're the Heat, the Jazz are going to come on the other end and really capitalize. So the Heat have to start scoring if they want any chance to get back into this game.
Any chance. I mean, what a start to the second half this has been for the Utah Jazz. The three-pointer is starting to knock down. They've already hit 3. They hit 3 in the first half. They've already hit 3 here in the second half. And what did I tell you, Blake? At halftime, I mentioned to you about how if the Jazz, once they get that shot going, this lead is going to explode. And that's exactly what it's done here. The Jazz up by 21, 63-42 here. We got 185 people up in the building.
I hear you, Trap House. You can't turn down the stream, bro. No turning down the stream with a Peloton. I'm up here.
Hey,
I
man.
fixed
Don't mention that Peloton, bro. Don't give Blake's mom any ideas to turn that thing on. I'm going to mess up the Wi-Fi. But, again, we do appreciate everyone stepping on in. Make sure, if you guys have not done so already, to smash up that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well if you guys are new. We are 14 away from 700 subscribers. Let's try and reach that by the end of the stream. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. We will be live for every single Utah Jazz game this season. That is something you guys are not going to want to miss. So smash up the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss when we go live. What a nice way to wake up on a lazy Sunday and see a 21-point lead. Mike Monday will welcome on in, man. Hope you are having a great day so far, or will have a great day. The Jazz were actually up 5 at halftime, Mike. 47-42. We start the second half on a 16-0 run. And now we're up 21. It's been close the entire way through, and the Jazz just exploded in this beginning of the second half and are now up 21 over the Miami Heat. And that's how quick the Jazz can make a 5-point lead into a 21, Blake.
And if you're the Heat, you really got to start closing out on these shooters. They still, of course, have a chance to win in this game, but they have to start scoring. And scoring comes with ball movement. That has not been there for the Heat as of yet so far in this second
just
half.
nothing. They have not been moving
Just
the ball
nothing
well at all.
at all. And the Jazz have, and that's the difference right there.
Yep, and that's why the Jazz were 3 of 21 from shooting the three in the first half. So far here in the second half, we are 3 of 6. Just what a difference right there. An absolute York ball on fire. 16-0 Center has some words for them at halftime. Absolutely, man. Take the phone away from the mic. It's killing. Take the phone away.
Oh, when you set your phone down. It makes a
Okay, got it. Okay, sounds good, Gianna. As here is Tyler Hero over to Bam Adebayo. We are back from the commercial timeout. Bam with it over here on the left side. Kicks it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson out to Andre Iguodala. And that one's no good. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here come the Jazz back down the floor. It is Joe Ingles. Ingles to O'Neal. O'Neal now down low over to Bogey. Bogey backing down. Bogey spinning. Bogey kicks it to the corner to Mitchell. And that one's going to be poked away. And it's going to stay with the Utah Jazz. Duncan Robinson pleading his case. And it actually appears they're going to give this one to the Heat. They are. So this one's going to be turned away by the Utah Jazz.
Great job by the Heat there to throw the refs in their direction, but good defense, and that was off of Gobert right there.
It was off of Gobert.
But great job by the Heat to kind of plead their case, get the refs to buy into what they were saying. You got to do that when you're down in a game like this. Got to capitalize right now, though, off of that turnover.
As here is Jimmy Butler with it. Jimmy Butler off the screen. Butler now. And he's going to turn that one away. That's going to be Utah basketball after the turnover. Again, great defense right there by Royce O'Neal and Joe Ingles. Jimmy Butler just having nothing go his way right now.
And that just comes with the Jazz playing fantastic defense on him. Royce O'Neal, again, getting in his grill time in and time out. He's just being right there, right next to Butler, giving him a very, very tough time trying to score the basketball.
As it is Utah basketball, and here is Donovan. Donovan stops, pops a three. It's up, no good, and rebounded by Bam. And we are almost halfway through the third quarter, and the Heat have yet to score a basket. Here is Tyler Hero. Hero trying to change that, and it's going to be stolen away by O'Neal and the Jazz.
Just bad offense. They're not in any rhythm, and the Jazz do have a little bit of rhythm, so I would not be surprised if they just expand this lead a little bit more.
Oh, but Mitchell cannot get that floater to fall. 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. The Miami 0 points here to start this second half. And now Hero a three. It's up, no good. Rebound by Ingles in transition. That's Bogdanovich over to O'Neal took a hard fall right there and gets up a little slowly. It is going to be a Utah turnover, but oh man.
Yeah, he jumped really high. I just didn't see his ground under him.
I want to watch this again. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Again, to appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. As here is Hero. Hero trying to get the first basket of the half for the Heat, and it finally goes through.
There you go.
After halfway through the first half, the Heat finally get a basket, and the lead is cut to 19.
The Jazz still didn't capitalize as much as they probably could have or should have right there. Got to expand this a little bit more.
Absolutely, and a great feed right there from Donovan Mitchell inside of Derek Favors, and Favors lays it up and in with ease, and the Jazz on a 18-2 run here to start this second half. As now here's Hero. Hero driving inside. Hero's going to float it up to Adebayo. Bam, puts it up. Bam, got it to go.
Tough shot, too.
And Quinn Snyder is going to call a timeout. The Jazz up by 19 here, 5:15 remaining in the third quarter, and the Utah Jazz starting to pull away with this one here. Man, this has just been phenomenal, Blake. Not defensively on the past couple possessions, but through 6 minutes and 45 seconds here in this second half. Goodness, I keep saying first half. In the second half, we have only let up 4 points. That is phenomenal when you look at it from the defensive side of the ball. And offense is clicking too right now. We've already got 18 points here in this third quarter. Just another phenomenal start to the half for the Utah Jazz.
Something just happened to the sub count. It just went all the way down to something completely
Yeah,
different.
to what we started with at the beginning of the stream. It's
What
probably
the-
just a glitch.
Yeah, it's just
so
a glitch. We're good though. But make sure you guys keep smashing up that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. I'm sure the next person who hits it is just gonna kind of reset it to where we were, so it'll be all right. But getting closer to that 700 mark, we would really appreciate it if all you guys could help us out and get us to it.
Alrighty, as we are look to be back here from this commercial timeout as the Jazz up by 19 against the Heat right now. We have opened this quarter on an 18-4 run. At one point, it was a 16-0 run. The Heat did just score their first basket of the first half. My goodness, of the second half just a couple minutes ago, and now the Utah Jazz looking to maintain this big lead that we have. And Donovan Mitchell will bring it down the floor. Donovan over to Derek Favors. Favors will swing to Clarkson. Clarkson bobbled it, but gets it back now. Clarkson going to reset the offense here. Clarkson gets a screen from Derek Favors. Now, good defense by Butler in the Heat. Clarkson has nothing. He has to fire over to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell, and he's going to lose it. Clarkson just has no answer right now. And now Hero, a 3. It's up, no good. And the Miami Heat just can't get anything to fall right now. And now it's Royce O'Neal attacking the basket, and he's going to be fouled. And so Royce O'Neal going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. But, I mean, the Heat just cannot get anything to fall from the floor right now.
I mean, it's insane, and you got to just go inside and make buckets in there if you're the Heat, because obviously the outside shots aren't falling. If you can get some rhythm in there, then it's probably going to translate to outside. So just try to force the ball inside, get some shots made, and you'll be in a way better position.
Absolutely. They've shot too many three-pointers, it feels like, to start here in this second half for the Miami Heat. They've shot a lot of three-pointers, and they just have not been falling as Royce O'Neal does knock down both those free throws, 67-46. But again, under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter, and the Miami Heat have only scored 4 points, and now Butler attacks inside. He does not get it to go, but Butler is fouled. So Jimmy Butler going to the line to shoot 2 free throws, but Jimmy Butler is not the best free throw shooter. If the Jazz make it to the playoffs, Addison's got to buy a Jazz hat. I'm getting a Jazz hat very soon, man. So we'll be getting that before the playoffs do get underway, and the playoffs get underway in 3 months, something like that, right? May something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact date. Jimmy Butler does knock down the first free throw right there. O'Neal is shutting down Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy Butler, 7 points, 1 of 7, and 5 of those points, 5 of the 7 points is from the line right now. I mean, he's just been shut down as he does knock down both free throws right there. 67-48 is the score. We got 4:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. A third quarter, my gosh. As here is Mitchell, and that's going to be a foul on Jimmy Butler off the ball right there. Kind of threw down Joe Ingles Bogdanovich to the floor right there. Bogdanovich is a little slow to get up right there. Uh-oh. Ooh. Let's look. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. Ankle.
Angle.
Oh. God dang it.
And
Come on, Bogey.
Bogdanovich is walking off the court right now to
How did
have
they
the trainers
do
go
that?
look at that. He might have twisted that, something like that. Ugh. I don't think it's going to be too bad as he is, walking capably, but man.
Obviously not his ACL. That's what I was worried about at first, so
No, it's
that's a good sign, but tough.
Here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson spinning. Clarkson lost it again.
Oh, come on, JC. You gotta have those.
And now here's Bam, and that's going to be a foul right there from George Niang. Probably a good foul right there, or the Heat would have gotten an easy basket. But Jordan Clarkson just absolutely nothing going on tonight, man. I mean, Jordan Clarkson has – how many points does Jordan Clarkson have on the night?
He has 4. Not his night tonight at all. 2 for 8
points
shooting.
and a lot of turnovers so far from Jordan Clarkson. As here's Bam. Bam, the floater inside. Cannot get it to go. Good rebound right there by Derek Favors. And here come the Utah Jazz back down the floor. It is Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell over to Clarkson for 3. Oh, God, hit all glass on that one. Terrible shot right there by Clarkson. But the Jazz get a steal in transition. And now it's O'Neal who will flush it down once more. His second dunk of the game. And the Jazz are back on top by 21. Let's go, man. As here is Jimmy Butler and another steal. And here comes Jordan Clarkson down the floor. Clarkson pump fakes it now over to Donovan. Donovan, a three is up. It's no good. That one is short and rebounded by Bam Adebayo. Bam will bring it down the floor. The Heat have 6 points so far here in the third quarter. Bam and a fire, and that's going to be a foul on Donovan Mitchell. Is that his fourth foul of the game?
That is not his fourth. Who was that who just got the foul?
It was Donovan. Donovan just fouled him.
Oh, well, he's not in the game anymore. He should be checking out in just a sec here.
Yeah, Donovan
that would have
Mitchell
been his fourth, yeah.
Let's hit 700, everyone. Yeah, keep on smashing up that like and subscribe button. I don't know what happened to the subscriber count. We were at 686. Yeah, it must just be a glitch, but keep on smashing up that like and subscribe button. And here is Tyler Hero. Hero drives inside with the left, kicks it out to Butler for three. It's good. Jimmy Butler knocks that one down. As soon as Royce O'Neal gets off of him, he knocks down a shot. And now here is O'Neal. O'Neal over to Gobert at the top of the key. He'll fire over to Ingles. Ingles down low to Rudy. Rudy now outside to O'Neal. Over to Niang. Niang another three. Niang knocks it down once more.
Wow.
Once Niang has knocked down three three-pointers here in this one. He has got 11 so far. And now Tyler Hero, step back mid-range on the left side. Cannot get it to go. It's rebounded by the Utah Jazz.
But, I mean, talk about on target. Georges Niang has been hitting shots tonight. Gotta love it. He was injured last night.
And now here's Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson. Oh, great pass over to Niang. Out to, is that O'Neal? It is, and O'Neal can't knock it down. And that one's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Rudy Gobert. Wow, the commentating is amazing. I'm a Jazz fan too. Well, we appreciate you stopping in on all of it. We do appreciate the compliment, man. And we do this for every single Utah Jazz game, man. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, we'll be covering the Jazz all season long, man. Do appreciate everyone who is joining us here in the 231 people. As here is Tyler Hero over to a wide open Iguodala, now down low to Kelly Olynyk, who lays it up and in with ease. And the Jazz will now bring it back down the floor. The Jazz down by 19. And Mike Monday, we're gonna finish him out. I'm not too worried about the Jazz possibly choking this lead. As here's a three from Jordan Clarkson. It just rimmed out right there.
That will be tough, though. If he's not going to get rolling, it's going to be a little bit easier for the Heat to get back in this game, but they got to keep scoring right now.
Yeah, but they're not doing that
right there
at all. They've scored 11 points here in this third quarter, and then they're going to get Jordan Clarkson for a foul. And so just a rough night for Jordan Clarkson, but you're going to have those types of nights, and it's okay. We're up 72-53 so far here in this one. 241 in the chat. Do appreciate.
This is the cap tonight.
Go Jazz, absolutely. And welcome in Zombie Slasher Reese. And the first free throw right there by Kelly Olynyk is up and no good. Cannot knock that one down. And Uni is checking into the game now for the Utah Jazz. 1:35 here remaining in the third quarter. Jazz up by 19 as Kelly Olynyk's got one more free throw here from the line. Here is Olynyk. Olynyk he knocks it down, rattles that one home, and Ingles will now bring it up the floor. 72-54 the score. Here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson with it again, double team. Clarkson swings out of it, over to Niang for three. Niang once again.
Woo! He's red hot.
Niang knocks it down from the left wing.
That's 14 for Niang.
75-54.
He's keeping this deficit where it is for the Jazz, and I mean he's just playing a fantastic ball game.
The Heat have the deficit.
Yeah, I know, but he's keeping it at the same rate.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. As here is Kendrick Nunn fires up a three. Oh, and he got it.
Whoa.
Kendrick Nunn splashes that one home and answers George Niang's three for a one of his own. As now here's Niang over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson off a screen. Clarkson double teamed again. He's going to fire over to Oni. Now back to Clarkson. Clarkson steps back. Clarkson's got nothing right now. Clarkson will fire up a three. Got it to go.
Woo.
Big shot right there by Jordan Clarkson. Finally, something to get going right there and to build momentum off of as Jordan Clarkson gets the Jazz lead up to 21, 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here is Butler with it. Butler. No, that's not Butler. Who is that? That Nunn.
Yeah, Nunn.
As here now is Andre Iguodala over to Hero. Hero now drives inside with the right hand, fades away. The mid-range jumper up, no good. Rebound by Rudy Gobert, and there is a 4-second difference between shot and game clock, so the Jazz can hold on to the basketball and hold for a last-second shot. But what a third quarter right there by the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and I mean the Heat just weren't able to do it. As here's Clarkson with the ball, and I'll let you call the last shot.
And he puts it up at the horn, cannot get it to go. They will not give him a foul. Jordan Clarkson would not knock down that shot, but the Utah Jazz on top here at the end of the third quarter, 78-57, as the Jazz look to get their 7th win in a row here. And listen, man, we are playing some phenomenal ball, and I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit nervous here at halftime when the Jazz were only up by 5, but this third quarter has really solidified this win. It is, but your volume today is kind of low. Yeah, my volume today is kind of low right now. Not as loud as it normally is. I am in a hotel room right now, so I can't be too loud tonight. Contrast Gaming, but I'll be back in my house on Monday, so I can get back to the loud and exciting reactions that I mostly do have. But I cannot yell tonight due to the fact that I'm in a hotel. So I'm just glad I'm able to do the stream in the hotel. So I'm still trying to show as much energy as I can without yelling. So we are in a commercial timeout as the fourth quarter is about to get underway. Welcome in, Salvador. Appreciate you guys stopping on into the stream. Make sure, if you guys have not done so already, to smash up that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, we are nearing in on 700 subscribers. There's some glitch with the subscriber count right now. I really don't know what's going on. It should change back later. But we keep on working our way up. We really do appreciate the support here on the channel, man, as we are on the road to 700 subscribers. Fourth quarter going to be getting underway here in just a little bit. The Jazz up by 21 in this one. And Blake, it's going to be another win for the Utah Jazz, who are now going to be winners of 18 out of their last 19. And it's going to not just be another win. It's going to be another dominant win. I mean, we have held the Heat to 57 points. 57 points through 3 quarters.
Yeah, and I mean, they're just playing fantastic defense. You see Royce O'Neal out there locking up their star in Jimmy Butler. I mean, they're just honestly playing a fantastic game. And, I mean, maybe I'll take off the hat. Is there enough gap that I can take off the hat? What do you think?
Yes, there is.
All right.
However, if the Heat go on like a 10-0 run to start this fourth quarter, it's going right back on, Blake.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man.
Nothing to chance, bro. Nothing to chance.
But if you guys just look at this, the Heat have scored 21 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second, and then 15 in the third quarter.
Wow.
I mean, the defense for Utah right now has just been amazing so far. And yes, that is right, Jason. I do remember you commenting that earlier, man, and you were absolutely right. And we came out and we made a big statement here in the second half. We still got 1 quarter to go here as the Jazz are looking to finish it up against the Heat. As here is Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk over to Hero. Hero on the right wing. Hero now drives inside. Oh, good pass inside to Olynyk, and Olynyk with the finish down low, and it is now a 19-point game as Ingles will bring it down the floor. As soon as Blake takes off the hat, the Heat capitalize. And here is Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert over to George Niang. Niang, good pass inside to Rudy.
Oh.
And Rudy Gobert flushes it down for 2. 80-59 the score. 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And there's a nice three-pointer right there by the Heat, and that one is knocked down. That one by Soares, and it's now an 18-point game. Blake, I'd just like to say the Heat are now 2 of 2 shooting since they had this game up. You don't have to put it back on yet. I'm just saying.
I mean, I swear, if they come back and like they get this within a, you know what? Okay, if they start scoring and I have it off,
then by the Jazz. Okay. Here come the Heat again. A 3 is up, and that one is no good. You're so lucky. As here comes Niang back down the floor. Niang will hand it off to Ingles. Ingles now, good pass to Gobert. He swings it out to the corner. Good ball movement right there by the Jazz. Here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson floats it up inside and cannot get it to go. Put back up, no good. But Uni is headed to the free throw line to shoot 2. Good play right there by Uni to stick with it and Oni will deserve the 2 free throws he's going to get here at the line.
Yeah, I don't know. If they start scoring and they get it to within 10, I'm not going to take it off. If they get to within 5, then that's when the hat's going on. That's when the hat's going on, okay?
All right. So, hey, sounds good.
Because I want a tight game. Who doesn't want a tight game?
I'm from the Philippines. I'm watching the live telecast. Well, we appreciate you tuning on in from the Philippines. Appreciate you stopping on in. My bet, Jazz, 113, Heat 97. Most likely not going to happen. Absolutely no. Yeah, the Heat are not getting 97 points. They'll be lucky if they get 85 here in this one. As Oni knocks down both those free throws, right?
Yes, that is correct. And make sure, if you guys haven't already, to smash up that big red subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. Something messed up with the sub count, but we should be getting pretty dang close to 700.
Yeah, we were at 688, and then something glitched with the subscriber count. But again, another basket right there by the Heat, as here's Ingles. Ingles with it over to Niang. Now Ingles fires up a 3. It's up, no good. Another rebound by Udi, and just great play right there. He's just outworking them all right now.
And I mean, that's what you're going to do.
I love about him.
He is a heck of a player for the Jazz to have. Just coming off the bench, he's going to put his heart into the game 10 times out of 10. He's playing fantastic basketball.
By the way, it's the 4th quarter, Blake.
Oh, my bad.
Just wanted to let y'all know. All right, here's Oni again coming to the line to shoot 2 more after 2 consecutive offensive rebounds by Oni. He when he gets minutes, man, he goes out and he earns them.
And I mean, that's what you want to see, because he's really playing for his career. He wants to get a contract with this team, a big one. And yeah, I mean, he's playing his butt off, and that's what's going to happen.
Yep, and he's got 4 points here, 4 straight points as he knocks down both those free throws. And the Jazz are up by 20, 84-64. Oh, good move by Kendrick Nunn. Fires up a 3. Blake, put the hat on.
Nope, not putting it on yet. Not putting it on.
They have not missed a shot here in the 4th quarter. Now Ingles drives inside. Got the floater to go.
Wow.
Good play right there by Jingle and Joe. And the Jazz up by 19. Got 278 in the chat. Make sure, if you guys have not done so already, smash up the like and hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game this year. The Jazz forced a turnover. Now it's over to Ingles. Ingles on the right side. Ingles going to fire up another 3. Ingles cannot get it to go, and it's going to be rebounded by the Heat, and here they come back down the other end. It is Kendrick Nunn inside, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on George Niang before the shot.
Yeah.
The Jazz are 9 minutes and 24 seconds away from winning their 7th straight game, and they're 18th of 19th right now, as the Heat will inbound here. Welcome in, Spencer Jones. Appreciate you stopping on in. Here we go. It'll be an inbound pass, and now it's Andre Iguodala with it. Iguodala over to Tyler Hero. Hero off screen. Oh, good move by Hero right there. Now Hero attacks the lane, and that's going to be a foul again on the floor on the Utah Jazz. That one's on Joe Ingles. And so I believe the Heat might be in the bonus so far. Let's see.
They are not yet.
There will be another throw in from the side for Hero and company. Do the Jazz get 7 players into double digits? Still amazed 4 players got over 25. That was amazing last game. And on a commercial timeout, Mike Monday, I'm going to check the box score. I'm actually going to check it now. But here is a 3 soars. No, they're going to wave the shot off. And another foul on the floor right there on the Utah Jazz. They've got to be in the bonus right now, right?
Yeah, they got to be dang close.
Nope, it'll be another inbound from the side. Bogdanovich, 1, 2, 3. We could. It really all just depends on who scores here in this 4th quarter. But right now we've got 3. So as here is Bam Adebayo, he puts up the mid-range jumper and got it to go. So after a lot of fouls on that pass position, the Heat make the Jazz pay and knock it down. It's 86-69. Here is George Niang inside. Niang gonna go. Beautiful pass to Gobert. Way to squeeze that one down low in tight to Gobert, and Gobert with the easy layup for 2. And now here's Olynyk. Olynyk the pump fake. Now the step back. Oh, good defense by Niang to stop that 3-point attempt. Now Nunn is going to swing over to Bam. Bam the pump fake. Oh, good defense by Gobert. Now out to Nunn. Fires up a 3. It will not fall, and rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here comes Jordan Clarkson back down the floor. Clarkson fires up a 3. It's up. It's good. Jordan Clarkson knocks down the 3. And the Utah Jazz they're counting it, right?
I don't know what they're doing, but
They
I'm
need a
holding my
foul.
hat, bro. I'm holding my hat.
They did. Jordan Clarkson going to the line to shoot one more, I believe. That's what it appeared he was going to do. Man, there it is, man. That's what are we up now? We're up 22 now, and this game is all but over. I
I
think
mean, I wouldn't count him out.
no, bruh. We're
I
up
wouldn't count him
23.
out. I
We're up
wouldn't.
23 with 8 minutes to go.
I wouldn't count him out.
All right.
I wouldn't.
If you say so, Blake. Jordan Clarkson now with 11 points, and Mike Monday, there's player number 4. Refs rigged this game. I would not say so. It hasn't felt rigged at all. As here is Kendrick Nunn. Oh, good crossover move. Nunn pump fakes the 3 now, kicks it outside. It's Tyler Hero. Hero now with it. Off a screen. Hero fires up a 3. It's up. It's no good. And it's rebounded by Derek Favors. And now here comes Clarkson back down the floor. Clarkson, who's got 11 so far. Clarkson getting fancy with the handles. Clarkson inside. Fades away. Mid-range jumper will not fall. Rebounded by Favors.
Good
And the
board.
Jazz will reset on offense here with Jingle and Joe. Ingles off the
Good
screen.
offensive
Ingles
board.
pounds pass to Favors. Now to Mitchell. The pump fake 3. Mitchell now drives. Steps back. Kicks it over the corner. Knee angle 3. It's up. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Bam Adebayo. The Jazz up by 23, 7:25 here remaining in the fourth quarter. Here is Bam. Bam with it over to Tyler Hero. And it's going to be stolen away. No, the Heat are going to get it back. Or are they going to call a jump ball? Or they're going to give Joe Ingles a foul maybe on that one.
I'm not sure what happened. Jordan Clarkson is obviously not happy with his game today. 11 points, 4 for 15 field goals. Georges Niang, though, talk about a good game. Georges Niang, 5 for 9 field goals, 14 points. For him being a role player, that's a great game for him. And also Donovan Mitchell's had a pretty good game. I mean, just overall, the Jazz are just playing some pretty good basketball.
Yep, absolutely. And that's going to be a not a TV timeout. The Miami Heat are going to call a timeout with 7:16 here to go in the fourth quarter. The Jazz up by 22, and the Heat will talk it over as they try and complete the impossible comeback. We got 313 people up in the building. Do appreciate everyone who is stopping on in. If you guys have not done so already, smash up that like button, guys. Smash it up. Let's get to 120 likes on the stream. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game this year. Not every other, not once a week. Every single Utah Jazz game there is, we will be live here on the Jazz Huddle. You guys will not want to miss it. So smash up the subscribe button and ring that notification bell as well so you can be a part of Noti Squad. And you'll never miss when we go live here or upload any videos. We come out with every single after every single game. We come out with the post-game reaction. We come out with many other Jazz content related videos as well. So if that is something you're into, smash that subscribe button, guys. We are on the road to 700 subscribers, guys, and we are almost there, guys. So keep smashing up the like, keep hitting that subscribe button, and let's keep on growing here on the Jazz Huddle. Welcome in, Fernando. Welcome in, Jumpman. Appreciate you stopping on in. And Jazz versus Heat final. Jazz win 4-1 in the series. Heat are not making the finals.
No chance.
I'm sorry. I mean, I respect the Heat, but the Heat are not going back to the finals this year. Not with the Nets and the Nets and the Sixers in that conference. Jazz Hall team, we are certainly playing like one. I just hope this all doesn't end in a first round exit, though. Yeah, obviously that's the first thing we got to do after the regular season. We got to win some playoffs.
Win a playoff series.
Gotta get to at least the Western Conference Finals. Tired of this first and second round crap. Let's get to the Western Conference Finals at least. That's getting the Western Conference Finals this year is a success.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. That would be amazing for all of us fans, and we're retaining a lot of the guys on our team coming up next year. So, but we got to focus on this year.
Obviously, the Western Conference Finals is not what you ideally want, but when you look at it in terms of what a successful season is for the Utah Jazz, to get over that second round hump, that would be big for us. Go Jazz! Watching for the Philippines, Jordan Clarkson, proud to be Philippines. Absolutely, man. Well, we appreciate you stopping on in. I'm sorry, but Jazz or Heat ain't making the finals. I don't think the Jazz will make the finals. Not currently, I don't. So I would agree with that statement. He was just saying if they did. Mitchell needs to drive into the lane more. Not a fan of him shooting over. I would totally agree with you, Clark. When he gets rolling early from downtown, maybe, but shoot a couple. He started 1 of 6. If you can see it's not falling, attack the lane more. He's so good at it. I don't know why he doesn't do it more. As Kendrick Nunn gets that floater to go inside, and it's the Jazz lead is cut down to 21.
I mean, they still have time in this game. They just got to play some defense and then start. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Not to come back from
Heat fans,
21.
back me up here. They totally have time left in this
Donovan
game. They
Mitchell
got to play defense.
goes
Though.
inside and floats that one up. They're not going. They have no chance.
They score on this possession. Watch it happen.
Olynyk got it to go down low. Good
Called
layup right there by Kelly Olynyk. 7:33 to go here. As now here's Bogdanovich quickly down the floor. Jazz still up by 21. Donovan splits to defenders. Now swings inside of Favors, and he's fouled on the missed dunk right there. So Derek Favors is headed to the line to shoot 94-73 the score with 6:26 here remaining in the fourth quarter.
I mean, here's what I'm saying. The Heat have playmakers, and Jimmy Butler has not been it today. Tyler Hero, however, has not been terrible. 12 points on 5 for 15 shooting. But so just look at it. I think that they still have a somewhat chance to cut this down to at least a 10-point game.
Sure, maybe a 10-point game. Sure. They don't have a chance to win this game.
Well, I mean, why not? Why not?
I'm telling you. 95-73 the score is Favors does knock down that free throw. We got 320 in the chat. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new for more Jazz content just like this. We will be live. Our next live stream is Monday. The Jazz versus 76ers. That game will be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So we will be live at 8:50 Eastern time. But you don't even have to remember the time. If you hit that notification bell, you will be alerted when we go live. So make sure to hit the subscribe and notification bell as Nunn drives inside with the left hand.
Wow.
Hits it to go. And Nunn is going to the line for one more here. Good play right there by Kendrick.
I mean, it's just plays like that are going to cut into this lead. They got to play defense, though. And that so far has not happened. But good play by Nunn to get inside and finish.
Yep. Absolutely, man. And Derek Favors does pick up that foul. So Nunn's got one free throw here coming from the free throw line. Utah is absolutely. Utah is one of the toughest stadiums to play in, no doubt about it. Utah plays its best basketball at home for sure.
Absolutely.
Utah Jazz rocks. Absolutely, man. Donovan Mitchell on his own socks. Hey, I like it. As here is Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell over to O'Neal. Over to Bogey for three. It's up. It is no good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Heat. The Heat are down by 20. Here's Tyler Hero. Under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero going to dish over to Bam Adebayo. Bam backing down on O'Neal. And got it to go. He slams that one up for two.
Big mismatch
now
right there.
96-78. What?
Big mismatch right there they were able to get with Bam and Royce O'Neal. Royce looks a little bit shaken up. Might have kinked his back or maybe hurt his... Yeah.
Yeah, he looks fine, though. I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah,
we saw Bogdanovich already come back into the game. But the Miami Heat on a quick little 4-0 run, and they've cut the lead with 5:42 remaining in the fourth quarter. 96-72 is the score. Keep on smashing up that like and subscribe on your way into the stream. How many threes does Joe Ingles have? I think one or two.
And Jordan Clarkson also has come alive a little bit in this second half. 11 points on 4 for 15 shooting, 2 for 9 from downtown for JC. But he's playing all right.
And how about George Niang so far? 14 points, 4 of 6 shooting from downtown, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds so far. It has been a great night so far for George Niang. He's been a really consistent score. No, I wouldn't say consistent, but he's been a very reliable scorer off the bench.
Absolutely. Moving off ball, he's creating shots for himself. That's what you want to see.
Definitely George Niang's best year in the NBA. He's playing some solid basketball this year, and I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I remember I was watching the Jazz Warriors game with my friend back in 2019. Remember when we lost that game on the tip-in by Durant?
Yes. On Jerebko, by Jerebko, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Who's not even in the league anymore.
And I was watching it with them, and I remember George Niang checked into the game. It was like one of the first times I saw him play. And do you remember when he shot that three and it hit the back, hit the side of the backboard? It was like the worst shot I've ever seen. And he's just so developed under the system put in place by Quinn Snyder. You gotta love it, man. He is just been amazing so far, especially off the bench for the Utah Jazz. Yeah, this game looks to be over, Jessica. GG, boys. Best nightmare, man. It's looking good. Utah looking like they're gonna get their 7th straight win of the night, man. It's
Hey, but they still got time, okay?
oh
It's an
my God.
18-point game. They have to score 3 points per minute. That's not bad.
Stop it. Stop
Nope,
it.
not bad. Not bad at all.
Well,
I've seen stranger
asked,
things.
how many points Jordan Clarkson has today? We got you, man. Let me read that for you right now. Jordan Clarkson on the night so far. 11 points on 4 of 15 shooting. So it hasn't been Jordan Clarkson's best night, but he's still having an okay night. Who's making a big difference for Utah? I would say Donovan Mitchell, Derek Favors, Royce O'Neal, and Bogdanovich are some of the players who have made a big difference so far in this game for the Utah Jazz. And welcome on in, Hassan. Appreciate you stopping on in to the stream. As here is Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson gets it poked away, and it's stolen away by the Heat. And here they come back in transition, and Clarkson fouls intentionally right there. You got to get him out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just not his game. I mean, I don't really mind him being in though, because they're kind of getting him some minutes so that he can try to break this shooting
Yeah, but
slump.
I want to make sure we can put this game away.
Yeah, and if this game is not put away yet, as much as Addison's gonna say it, the Heat still have a chance to win if they can just start making shots and playing defense.
Here's two free throws right here by the Heat, and it is now a 17-point game. 5:26 here to go in the fourth quarter. Heat trying to make a comeback. Jazz versus Lakers is possible, very well possible. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Second free throw up, second free throw is good. It's a 16-point game. We got 323 in the chat. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel as well. Here is Derek Favors. Favors is with it. He'll swing over to Donovan. Donovan catch and shoot three. It's up. It is good. Donovan Mitchell hits a big-time three-pointer, and the Jazz are back on top by 19.
And he hits that season average of around 23 points. Good stuff right there.
As here is Jimmy Butler. And Blake, can you ban that comment, the one who's spamming?
Yes.
And that is a good finish down low right there by Olynyk. And the lead is cut down to 17. Under 5 minutes to play here in Salt Lake. Here's Donovan attacking the basket, and he's going to be blocked away right there. And it'll be Heat ball. Down by 17, 4:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Heat trying to make a push here to come back on. And my man Tyler, what is going on, brother? I appreciate you stepping on in, man. How are you doing tonight, man? Did your Warriors end up winning? No, they did not. Dang it.
Ooh.
I was hoping they would win. Oh, damn, they got killed. But do appreciate you stopping on in. Here is Jimmy Butler. Butler with it will swing over to Adebayo. Bam. All good pass inside and lays up and slams it home. And another timeout. And now it's a 15-point game. 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter.
What I tell you.
Get the starters back in. And let's close this game out.
What I tell you.
It's over, bro. Stop.
What I tell you.
Stop.
What did I tell you?
It's 4. There's 4:29 to go in this game. We're up by 15. They're not winning this game, Blake.
Who knows, bro?
I don't like your negative vibes right now.
Who knows?
I don't like the negative vibes. Let's go, Jazz. Finally, well, welcome on in, Sims. Do appreciate you stepping on into the stream. Hope you are doing well, and absolutely, let's go, Jazz. Here are the reasons why the Jazz can make the conference finals in the West. Nuggets too young and Clippers choke, absolutely. And the Jazz have the roster to do it, man, for sure. Yeah, Tyler, I just looked at the scoreboard, but listen, you guys are still in it, though. You guys will make the playoffs, so.
I don't know about that.
What?
The Warriors?
Yes.
Do you remember that we beat them by 40?
I didn't say that they would beat us in the playoffs. I said that they would make the playoffs.
I know, but I don't know, bro.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like, I'm sorry, Tyler. I just don't know if maybe I'm on something tonight.
The Warriors will sneak in. They'll
Maybe.
get in the playing game. They will get in the playing game at least, which is
and then Curry's gonna score like 70 points probably.
Exactly. So listen, the Warriors will get it. I'm telling you right now. I believe, Tyler. YouTube is being dumb. I didn't do anything to anyone. If it says I am, I'm not. Clark, I don't know if it
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, you're
good,
good,
Clark.
man. Nothing happened here, at least. I don't know what that was about, but you're all good. I still felt like we need one more piece to contend though, and Hanson. Since you do say that, what do you think our piece needs to be? What do you think we need? The Jazz haters are Boston fans who don't want to watch the team keep losing, and insecure Lakers fans. I've seen so many Lakers fans be like, "Oh, the Jazz aren't a threat." There was some Laker guy who wrote a whole article about how the Jazz can't compete with the Lakers. Like
That's false.
that just shows you how scared that man is. He had to write a whole article to try and fool him.
Completely false.
Oh man, we will be back from this commercial timeout here in just a little bit. It says I'm hiding people. Oh, I see it now. It says, well, I actually wanted someone to do that. So, Clark, I actually appreciate you doing that. I know you didn't mean to, but I actually wanted you to hide that man. So,
Hey, by the way, Addison, I think we're back. I don't know if your thing's lagging or what, but I think we're
you're
back.
back?
Yeah. Here, do I need to pause? Are you still in the commercial?
Yeah, I'm still in the commercial.
Are you live or are you behind?
Now we are back. Rudy Gobert slammed that one home
Yeah,
for
there you
two.
go.
I don't know what it was lagging on an extra commercial, so the Jazz back up by 17. Here is Kendrick Nunn. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Here is Nunn, a three. It's up, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Jazz. It's O'Neal who picks it up, and Ingles will now bring it down the floor. 3:20. He swings inside Gobert, and Gobert puts it up and gets the foul. Puts it up and in, gets the foul. And Rudy Gobert has got one more here from the free throw line. That's a big basket right there by O'Neal. Kind of putting this game on its end right there. Good finish right there by Rudy Gobert. That's two finishes in a row. Gobert's got one more at the line. This to make it a 20-point game.
Yeah, this would be a big shot right here from Rudy.
It is now a 20-point game, Blake. Are you now feeling okay about our chances to win this game? You still think that he can win?
There's always a chance.
Oh my gosh. Rudy Gobert with 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks on the night. As here is Jimmy Butler. Butler with it on the right wing. He's going to swing over to Soares. Soares fires up a deep three, and that one is knocked in by Soares. So it's cut to a 17-point lead under 3 minutes to go, and Ingles will bring it down the floor here for the Utah Jazz. Here is Ingles. And I believe they're going to get the Jazz for an offensive foul right there. That's going to be on Rudy Gobert for an illegal screen. Tiffany, as Clark just said, it's hamstring tightness for Mike Conley. We got 340 people up in the building. If you guys have not done so already, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be doing this live play-by-play reaction for every single Utah Jazz game this year. So make sure if that is something you do enjoy, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Hero wide open three. He missed it. That would have been huge for the Heat right there, but Tyler Hero misses the wide open three. And now here are the Jazz. Back down the other end. It's Bogdanovich a three, and that's good. Bogdanovich knocks down the three, and the Jazz are up 109-89 with 2:15 to go here in this one. And that three right there by Bogdanovich has really put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I mean, but the Heat are still going to go out and score the ball. They're going to try to get some last-minute reps in here. So, I mean, Jimmy Butler goes in there and scores. He's had a slow night, but that's a promising sign for the Heat as he drops that one in.
Donovan's going to be fouled on the three-point attempt right there from the left wing. And so 3 free throws coming up here from Donovan Mitchell. There's always a chance 113-97. That is true. It sure didn't look like that, but Fergus, you could absolutely hit that. Make sure, guys, to smash up that like, hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's try and get to 680 subscribers. I think there's something weird. I think we've already hit 700, but our subscriber count glitched at 688. So I don't know what's going on, but let's try and get it to 680 subscribers on the night, guys. Smash up the like, hit that subscribe button. Again, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing these types of live streams for every single Utah Jazz game this year. Usually they're much more hype and entertaining. I have to be a little more quiet today due to the fact that I am in a hotel room, but normally I'm up jumping around. Blake's up jumping around, but we got to be a little more quiet today. But on Monday, make sure to join us for the Jazz and the 76ers at 8:50 Eastern time, and make sure to join us on Wednesday and Friday when the Jazz face off against the Los Angeles Clippers. We got some fun streams coming up here, and we're trying to grow a huge Jazz family on the Jazz Tunnel. And yes, Crocsbox 52, we do. And all 3 free throws good right there by Donovan Mitchell, and the Jazz up by 21 with 1:53 here remaining in the fourth quarter. Here is Soares. Soares will kick it over to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn now with it. And who is this guy? I have no idea who that was who just shot it, but Jarrell Brantley was checked in for the Jazz. Does pick up that rebound. Now here's Donovan. Donovan gets a screen from O'Neal. Now Donovan's going to fire down low, and that is going to be a foul on the floor. Morgan will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws as the Jazz are in the bonus.
He just got freaking knocked in the face right there.
Yeah. Just hard hit. And guys, don't forget, if you are subscribing to the channel, don't forget to ring that notification bell, guys. All you got to do, see that notification bell right here, everybody? Ring it up right there. Smash up that notification bell so you never miss when we go live here on the Jazz Tunnel. As, what's his name? Juwan Morgan does miss that first free throw. Jazz up by 21. And the bench player of the game, George Niang, with 14 points, 5 assists. Great showing from him, as both free throws right there by Morgan will not go down. I have a good feeling the game ends soon. Outside of that, haven't seen any of the last 5 to 6 games. Yeah, this game is wrapping up, but Mike Monday, we got it done again, man. Another Jazz victory.
Nice shot there. It looked like that was by Vincent for the Heat. Just hit a big 3. Well, not too big, but a nice momentum shot right there for the Heat as Oni pulls up there for 3, and that one won't go.
The Jazz do get the board. Oni another 3. That one will not fall. 1:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Utah Jazz are wrapping their way up to their 7th straight victory, and that's going to be stolen away. Good defense right there is now Brantley. Brings it down the floor. Inside come the Jazz. Now kicks it back out. Over to Juwan Morgan. Pump fake 3. Now the side step outside. It's Foreman for 3. That one is short. And the Jazz is struggling from downtown here late in this one. Subs keep subbing, very active. Half of your subs following and watching during the game. Very impressive, man. Hey, the support here and the growth on this channel has been absolutely phenomenal, guys. And we cannot thank you enough. 23 seconds to go. Here is Soares, a 3. It's up. It is no good. And that is going to wrap it up. 19 seconds to go, Blake, until the Jazz win their 7th one in a row.
I'm proud of them. I mean, they are really, really killing it. They have been lately. And it didn't even take the hat tonight. We got the dub, even though I had it in my hand the whole time and I wasn't wearing it. I wanted to just make sure. But, I mean, it was just a great game all around. The Jazz played their butts off. Make sure before you guys head out to smash up that subscribe button. We would really, really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate every single one of our subscribers. So help us out.
We're going to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Tunnel. We're going to be doing this type of content all Utah Jazz season long. And that is going to wrap it up. The Utah Jazz win once again. 112-94, your final score. Another double-digit Utah Jazz win. And on the way out of here, make sure to smash up that subscribe button, guys. Keep on smashing up that subscribe button. Let's continue to grow this Jazz family. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. Thank you guys for another great stream. And hopefully, Coleman, hopefully we do, man. We keep on growing here. The growth here on this channel has been absolutely incredible, man. And as Crocsbox says, Jazz have a serious chance to win the chip. I don't know, man. Well, we're definitely playing like it, man. The Jazz have been playing some phenomenal basketball. And who knows, maybe we will be able to compete with the Lakers and Clippers of the world. And we're certainly playing like it right now with the current best record in the NBA of 22-5. Yes, sir, another dub contrast. And Coleman, we did it again from a Lakers fan. This sucks. Hey, Tyler, we'll see each other soon, man, on February 24th. Jazz and the Lakers. It is sure to be a great game. And yes, sir, Detroit's down. Another Jazz win. Let's get it. Chief and Blazers, appreciate you stopping on in. Man, this Jazz team's different, man.
I know. Like this is incredible. But I mean, we really do appreciate everybody stopping in. And I will hit you up, Bronson. Jazz aim to go winning streak 20 games. You know, I feel like we might just match that 11-game winning streak coming up here, but it's going to be really tough to do that. Yeah. But how they're playing, I mean, they are just literally blowing out teams left and right. So we'll see what happens. But
Hey,
are
look,
you
a little dark mode right there? Sorry, my parents are about to go to bed. We're leaving in 3 minutes. Um,
okay?
but again, I really do appreciate all the support. We got 213 people in here. The growth again on this channel has been insane, man. We are really growing a great Jazz family on here, man. That is gonna wrap it up. Blake, you can wrap up the stream. I have got to head out. My family is getting tired of me calling this game here. As again, we are in a hotel room. But make sure, guys, hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell and join us back here on Monday for the Jazz and the 76ers. Blake, you finished it off. Can you film the post-game report tonight?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Everyone, Jazz family, have a great rest of your night. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Monday.
All right, see you, Addison.
Hey, man.
All right, it's just me and you guys, so we are going to do the post-game report now with you guys on stream. And keep putting in the chat. I'll acknowledge all you guys. This is basically a sample of what you get in a post-game report here that I'm about to do for you. So, if you guys are ready, let's get this thing started. And yes, Addison is in the chat now. Jazz Nation, stand up, he says. So let's do this. I'm gonna stop recording for a sec. But again, I mean, thank you everybody for stopping in. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I think that it's glitched, and I think that we will end up with we will be at least close to that 700 subscriber mark, but we really do appreciate every single one of you. So I am going to start the post-game report right now. And welcome in, everybody, to your Utah Jazz post-game report here on the Jazz Huddle. Again, we really appreciate everybody stopping in. We are live streaming right now, so make sure, if you haven't already, come in and check out our live streams. But for everybody who's in the chat right now, what is going on? We just had a fantastic live stream for the game against the Heat. The Jazz came out on top 112-94. Just an overall fantastic game. The Jazz now 22-5, just blowing out teams. But one thing that I did notice tonight was the threes. They just weren't falling for the Jazz in a lot of situations, and that's kind of tough because that's kind of what our bread and butter is. That's what the Jazz run on, and that kind of came with, we were not exactly moving the ball to start off, and that was really tough for the Jazz because if we don't do that, we're going to end up with a three-point shooting night like this one. We're still going to take the same amount of threes. The amount that we make is going to be kind of screwed. So we had 12 for 46 from three-point range, and here's what that's going to tell you. The Jazz don't even have to make threes to be able to really compete against a lot of teams. And I mean, it just goes to show that the Jazz are very versatile. They have a lot of ways that they can score. Of course, the main one going to be shooting threes, but if that's not going to fall, they're going to be able to find other outlets of scoring. And we saw that a lot tonight. We saw Georges Niang come in, had some great minutes off the bench. We saw Jordan Clarkson have a pretty slow start right at that first bit, and he didn't really get going all game. Still finished with 11 points on 4 for 15 shooting. It was 2 for 9 from the three-point range. But overall, just a great game for the Jazz. You look at Donovan Mitchell, 26 points, 9 for 21 on field goals, 3 for 12 shooting. Again, had 2 assists. So not as much ball movement, and it just kind of goes to show only 26 assists for the Jazz, but most of those came on inside buckets. But one thing that I want to do is go inside at the beginning of games. You got to be able to penetrate and move the ball outside. If the Jazz can really start doing that at the beginning of games, because we've had issues starting it up, you got to be able to start quick and start getting into some rhythm offensively. But if we don't penetrate and get those kick out opportunities, it's going to be kind of close. And thank you to all the 130 people in here. I always got you, Vinny Mac. I appreciate you being in here. But when you really look at it, the Jazz just had a fantastic game. And I think his name is Georges. If it's not Georges, then I'm wrong. But I will check on that after the game. But anyway, we had Rudy Gobert had 16 points, also had 12 rebounds. A good game for him. He was really crashing the boards. But we also saw a little bit of indecisiveness early in that game. So that was kind of tough for the Jazz to start. They kind of opened that rebounding battle up a little bit. They finished with 48 in that category, and the Heat finished with 43. But really up and down in this game. You just had the Heat really slow down in the third quarter. They scored 21 points in both the first and second quarter, but when it came time for that third quarter, they were just not ready coming out of halftime. 15 points as opposed to the Jazz's 31 points. That really threw it off. And Jem, I will check on Bogdanovich right after I'm finished filming this. But overall for the Jazz, you just saw really great minutes out of everybody. They really locked down Jimmy Butler, which was fantastic. We've seen him do that all year, just really locking up the stars. They're getting into their faces, especially Royce O'Neal just playing some fantastic defense overall. And it's just game in, game out. The Jazz are just coming in and dominating. And one of the things that's coming through is just the ball movement is fantastic at times in games. And that's something that you're really going to want to keep an eye on for the Jazz because, again, they do not have their primary distributor or ball handler in Mike Conley. So when he comes back, and of course they're going to not rush him because they don't want to mess up that hamstring because the hamstring is, again, one of the most important things in your body in basketball. You just have to be careful. But if they are putting up numbers like this and shooting terrible from three-pointers, but from a three-point perspective, but when you look at it, the Jazz still shot pretty well from the floor today, 39 for 85, 45.9% from the floor, but it's just up and down. This roster is looking fantastic. They're all bonding. They are just they have a synergy with one another that is really carrying them to this wins, and they came out 94 to 112 against this Heat team, who's not a bad team whatsoever. I don't really mind the Heat at all, and I think that they have a chance to get a little bit of work done in the playoffs. But you just see the Jazz playing really well, and I just don't know where to leverage my expectations for them. Because I can see them going to the Western Conference Finals, right? And I know a lot of you in chat have said that, depending on what team you like, you've said that you can see them going even further than that to the finals. I don't know where to place them because they're an interesting team where I hope that they're not a regular season, big-time, great team, then they go into the playoffs and they're a first-round exit. I don't think that that's even possible, but I could be proven wrong. Just looking at the team, they just have a fantastic synergy. They play well together. They move the ball. They like one another, and that's really important if you want to have a team that can do a lot in the playoffs. But tonight was a big thing for me because it showed that even through adversity, this team is still finding a way to come out and play good basketball, which is something that a lot of other teams that they're just not going to have the ability to do. And they did have to come back from a little bit of a drought in that first quarter. 18 to 21 was the scoring distribution in that quarter. Miami led them by 3 at the end of that quarter, and you had to stick with it. They did, and they came out and they just kept playing. If you keep playing, you're going to get looks that you need. You're going to be able to go inside. You're going to be able to score. But they really, really opened that game up in the third quarter, and that was just due to a fantastic defensive performance. And if you play defense, it's going to translate to offense no matter what. But overall, I mean, just a fantastic game. And even if you're not hitting threes, the Heat also hit 12 threes, which was good for the Jazz, because if they hit more, then we might have been screwed. But they were having a tough time from out there as well. Just good minutes. And also, Mie Oni, talk about an aggressive player. He just went out and played his heart out the whole time, and that's something that you do when you're a player who isn't guaranteed who he's just not guaranteed very many minutes in the NBA. So if he comes out and makes plays like that, where he's getting in, he's going down and dirty, he's getting balls that a lot of other players wouldn't be really willing to get. I mean, that's just fantastic for the Jazz. That's what you want to see out of a guy in his second year in the league. And nice to hear that losing Conley is something we can handle, but Bogey is out. Yes, you are totally right. It is a struggle. It is a struggle for the Jazz, but they are kind of playing through adversity right now, but they did a good job. And that is going to wrap it up for me here on the post-game report. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure, if you're just new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. The Jazz move up to 22-5, top in the Western Conference. You got to love the basketball we're seeing right now from the Jazz. Thanks, everybody. All right, so that's a taste of what you guys are going to get in your post-game reports. But make sure you guys go check that out and drop a like. I'll drop it in just a second here. I'm going to do that right now. I'll still talk to you guys while I do that. Again, I mean, I appreciate everybody being in here, and we are still pushing on that 700 subscriber mark, even though it kind of glitched out on us a little bit. 679 right now. I will see you on Monday, Jamie. I appreciate you, and you, Jehunal. I don't know exactly how to say that, but thank you for stopping in, everyone. We still got 107 people in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you. But I mean, what do you guys think about this game? What do you take away from how the Jazz played tonight? I take away that they're just an extremely versatile team that has the capability to go really, really far this year. They just played a fantastic game again without Mike Conley. It's just good stuff, and you don't see a lot of other teams able to do that without their primary ball handler. It's one of those things where the Jazz are just coming out on top, and it's working out for them. A lot of things are going really well for the Jazz right now. And yes, we are making noise in the West. We're the top of the West right now. And it's really showing in how we're just beating the brakes off of teams. But, I mean, the Heat weren't a bad opponent at all. 11-15, I like the Heat a lot. I don't think they're bad at all. They just have to be able to execute on the offensive end a little bit more and on the defensive end. At the end of the game, and especially in the third quarter, they were just not getting anything to go on either end of the floor, really. But, I mean, if they stick with it, I think that they're definitely a playoff team. I mean, they just got Jimmy Butler back, so we'll see where they end up. But I am really, really happy with how the Jazz played tonight against this Heat team. What else are you guys thinking? So, I mean, I just want to hear in the chat, what do you guys think about this game? What do you think? Or how do you think that they did? Let's see here. I'm titling it Utah Jazz versus Miami Heat post-game report reaction. Oops. But yeah, again, make sure you guys, when I post this, go check out that post-game report reaction. You're going to get a lot of that. You're going to basically hear what I just said, but make sure to drop a like on that. We force teams to out to shoot because of Rudy. We need to beat the 76ers. Yeah, that's an important game because that's kind of leverage what we can do against Eastern Conference teams. We already know what we can do against Western Conference teams. It's just a question of can we keep that leverage going in the other conference. But yeah, again, a very important game. And Rudy is a huge floor spacer. And I'm surprised they did good without three-point shooting. Yeah, they really did. They really showed that they can be really versatile and they have a lot of different ways to score. But solid stuff, like all over. I mean, it was just a great game for the Jazz. And I was pretty satisfied watching them do that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, just a good game. Jazz showed the world that they can drive, not just shoot threes. Yeah, and I mean, it was one of those things, not according to game plan, you know? You're going to have to switch things sometimes, and that's what the Jazz did. I mean, they beat them 94-112. You wouldn't know that if you because we know that the Jazz are a fantastic three-point shooting team. We wouldn't know that they beat them by that with just twos unless we really break down the game, you know? But yeah, I mean, overall, they just really killed it tonight. And you don't see teams who are made for three-point shooting like the Jazz, who have 6 three-point shooters on the floor a lot of the time, or who have 6 three-point shooters that they can throw on the floor a lot of the time, doing that. But yeah, I mean, thank you everybody for stopping in. Quinn Snyder should be Coach of the Year. I totally agree. I think he's going to get Coach of the Year 200%. He's just like, he is making it, he's making a huge case for being Coach of the Year. You look at it, he's just playing, he's making his team play fantastic games all the time, and their defense has been phenomenal. Offense in the same. They're second in net rating in the league. They are in the top 5 in both offensive and defensive rating in the league. I mean, it's just like, how do you even conceive a better team? You have 6 3-point shooters. You have guys who can do work inside, and we haven't even really seen the best. Oh, and yes, I will talk about that. So here is why I'm scared to play the Clippers more than the Lakers. And I know Addison hates when I say this. I feel like the Clippers are better than the Lakers. And here's why. The Clippers are just they're a better built team in my opinion. They have guys basically all throughout their lineup who can make plays. They have in their starting lineup they got Kawhi. They have I think Zubac starts for them. I might be wrong on that, but he's still a pretty good center. But overall, I mean they have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Pat Beverly, who's one of my favorite players in the NBA. He doesn't do too much on the offensive end, but again, just guys who can make plays on the defensive end. Great game called tonight, guys. Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Sixth Man of the Year for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm loving it this year. They're just playing their butts off, and it's really paying off in the awards category, too. Again, make sure when I post this post-game report, you guys go check that out. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you're throwing in the chat, what do you think the score is going to be in the same thing people said last year? But here's the thing, though. So what are you going to do beyond your no answer for Bron? Yeah, okay, Bron's playing his butt off. He wants to win the MVP one more time, you know? And I respect that. I respect Bron. He's a beast. When you go past Bron and Anthony Davis and Trez and also like Kuzma and Schroeder, who do they have? They have like KCP, who's one of the better three-point shooters in the league, but you really go down that roster and they just don't have people who can counter the Jazz's 6 three-point shooters, and they're rarely going to have nights where they're shooting 26% from 3. Mark my words, they will probably not have a worse shooting night than they had tonight, and they still beat the Heat by like 20 points. You know? It's just one of the I don't even know what to say. It's insane how much they're beating teams by, even when they don't have the best they don't have the best stats. They're coming out and they're playing fantastic games. You can't control that, you know? And that's just one of those things. Lakers just give it to one person and let them do their thing. And I mean, that's okay. If that's how they're going to run their offense, you know, so be it. The Jazz are going to be able to counter it. They're going to be able to do what they need to do. The Jazz are one of those teams that is just it's an anomaly. You don't see teams with guys who are capable of hitting shots from outside just throughout a roster, you know? You don't see that. And the teams that do have it most likely aren't good at defense. This team is good at both. They are a fantastic offensive team. They're a fantastic defensive team. You don't see that. And they have basically made themselves that. And you can put examples in the chat of who those other teams would be who can do that. Lakers second better. Yeah, I don't know. But I just think that the Jazz could probably at least contend with them in a 7-game series. I just don't know about the Clippers. They're deep. They're hard to guard, you know? They're hard to guard, for sure. I am uploading it right now, by the way, Addison. But, yeah, everybody in the chat is going to go check it out for me because they're beasts. Appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, you talk about Royce shutting down Jimmy. I mean, Royce O'Neal is, in my opinion, one of the better perimeter defenders in the league. He just comes out day after day and absolutely shuts down opposing stars, which is awesome for the Jazz because that's going to be so helpful in the playoffs. And we own the Clips. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we do. But I just feel like it's going to be a tough cover, you know? And Addison agrees with me on that. Both of these teams are going to be really tough for the Jazz. I feel like it's going to be very, very tough for the Jazz, though. I don't know why. It's hard to explain because both of the LA teams are absolutely phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. Both of those teams are just great. But when you break it down, I don't know why. I just feel like the Heat are probably a better team right there. You know? I mean, it's just tough. It's a tough call. But it's just, I mean, that's my choice. That's my choice. I think that the Clippers are a better team in the playoffs, you know? And it could go either way. Everybody could have a different idea about that one. But, yeah. You will see when we beat the Clippers twice. Yeah, I mean, that's actually coming up. We got a back-to-back versus the Clippers here soon, and actually I can check that. But, I mean, overall for the Jazz, it's just been a fantastic stretch of games. You had starting back at the Detroit game, which was our first loss in this 7-game winning streak. You had a Detroit kind of tune-up game after that loss to Denver. and they beat them 117-105. Then Atlanta 112-91, and at Charlotte 138-121 in a ridiculously high-scoring game. And then you had 103-95 versus Indiana, 122-108 Boston, 129-115 Milwaukee, which was a big win for the Jazz, getting some more. Oh yeah, I meant the Clippers. Yeah, but anyway, getting some momentum right now. I feel like the Jazz could come out. Coming up here, we have Philadelphia, Los Angeles in a back-to-back. Charlotte, the Clippers. We have the Clippers in a back-to-back. Then we have the Lakers after Charlotte. And then after that, we basically have Miami, Orlando, Pelicans, and Philadelphia. So a little bit of a slow ending to this, mark in the season. But if they can come out and they can play some good basketball to end this half, then I wouldn't be surprised if we keep adding on to this crazy record that we already have. Again, thank you, everybody, for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. I am going to end the stream here, so make sure on your way out, if you haven't already, smash up that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. But